Thank you for the 5 gifted, Shogun. Appreciate you. Thank you to the people that came out today. I know there's a lot of content going on, but thank you guys. I want to shout out Fousey's dog, Dollar. I really want to shout out the dog that passed away. This is a tribute song to Dollar. I can't do it. I tried so hard. We made it like a minute 37. I can't do it anymore. I literally can't do it. That song is so bad. It's so terrible. Oh my God. Who allowed Keemstar to make that song? You're a monster. You're a monster that you made Keemstar. That somebody allowed Keemstar to make that song. Oh my God. All right, let's just get into it. Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Hello Hannah, Plain Simple Geek, Jay, Rinny, Abby Blackbird, Zach, Critical Shogun, Default, Assman Gold. Let's see here. Nightmare Reaper, Squatchin, and Ochaka Uraka. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. I know there's a lot of content going on. You got Turkey Tom streaming the Super Mega Allegations with Shud Logic. You got Augie going over the Fousey stuff. I just appreciate the people that came and watched today. You know, it is what it is. I'm very excited to go over this because I had to like refresh myself on all of Fousey's lore after the first stream that we did on him. And I'm going to say to you guys right now, with no hyperbole, no extra crap added to it, nothing, zero. I'm literally going to tell you guys something that is not shocking. Fousey has not, and I repeat, not grown since 2016. Since the Colossal is Crazy videos dropped on him, there has been no change to this manic bastard's life. Not at all. And I am saying that full knowingly that people are going to get mad at me. That they're like, oh, Fousey's changed. Fousey's gotten better. He went to rehab for getting jerked off at massage parlors. Muffins next. Jesus. Saga Von, I don't know how to say your full name. Net Nobody helped him with that song. That's who you have to blame. I will blame Net Nobody. I hate Net Nobody. But like,
Net Nobody helped them with that song, so that's who you have to blame.
But this is the thing. I never, ever, 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 ever believe when people tell me Fousey's changed. Even when like I was working on the show and Keem would tell me, he's like, oh, you know, Fousey's changed. Fousey's this, Fousey's that. Fousey's really done a lot for himself. And he would like hype up Fousey. And I would always look at him, and in the back of my head, I'm going, Fousey's still a deranged lunatic. He's always been a deranged lunatic. He hasn't changed. There's nothing about Fousey that is positive. He's a bullshit artist. That is what he is and will forever be. He is nothing other than the sum of what makes up his manic state 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And people are going to be really, really goddamn mad at me for saying that. But it's pathetic. I don't even think it's sad anymore. There's nothing about Fousey that makes me go, oh, I feel so sorry for him. No, sorry. I never feel sorry for Fouseytube. Never did. Since 2016 to now, I have never felt a single shred of feeling bad for Fousey. Even the July 15th moment, didn't really feel bad for him. He did it to himself. He made up a fake event. He put Drake on the cover when Drake was never going. He pretended to meet Drake, but he never did meet Drake. He just stared at him like a freak at a club. Fousey is the sum of nothing. He is a hollow person and has been since 2016. And we're going to go over that today. In particular, why Fousey hasn't changed since 2016. So, if you guys remember, there was an incident at the airport. Make sure you guys watch the last live stream to kind of catch yourselves up before we really get into it. But Fousey met a girl. She told him that she was sex trafficked. She was a little intoxicated. She kissed Fousey, and Fousey kissed her back, and they got all handsy and grabby with each other. And then Fousey comes back and goes, I just got my dick sucked dry in the bathroom. gets confronted by his chat, because now it's all the H3 fans that think he's on a redemption arc, and immediately starts screaming and crying that it was a joke. You've been pranked by Fouseytube. This man has regressed back to his 2016 mindset of being a fake-ass self-help guru, all this bullshit. Excuse me. He gets, I guess, canceled in, like, heavy quotations, but nobody really cares. Everyone's like, whatever, it's Fousey being Fousey. Then he goes on a podcast. He goes on a podcast. This podcast is shit. Everything he says in it is bullshit, and it's incredible. I want to thank CIA for the direct dono. Sorry, Chris. I got to be cheap. Joe Brandon cut my budget. Also, my birthday is next Saturday. Happy early birthday, CIA. I'm glad that you're having a great day, dude. Thank you so much. Soon to be birthday for you. This interview right here from Bradley Martin's Raw Talk. Now, I want to go over the interview where he talks about everything that's been going on in his life. Because I'm telling you guys, he's been bullshitting this whole time. He is the same person he has always been. Let's get it started and just immediately jump into it.
I'm trying to tell you that, like, when you had nothing, you were able to do it.
Yeah.
Now, even though you don't have as much as you had once.
You have everything.
Now you have all these people. Yeah. Like, it's like, even people like me. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have switched up on you even since now. You probably have a little bit more, now that you kind of start to do this again, everyone's like, oh, shit, Fousey.
Dude, this is my biggest annoyance with Fouseytube. Nobody respected him at the time. I'll be honest. Sure. Like, let's say a handful of clout-sucking goblins were the ones that really respected Fouseytube. No one else did. No large creators respected him. Nobody cared about him. Nobody gave a shit about him. And he lied, cheated, scammed, did giveaways, made a bullshit event. What is there to respect about Fousey? Making social experiments, talking about the positivity of his content when it was just mirrored that way so that people will click on it and then get enraged by the situations that he faked. And then after 3 years admitting that it's all fake? Come on, man. Fousey's done nothing. He is a clickbait YouTube channel. That is the only thing that Fousey has been known for years. For 6 years, this man has only been a clickbait channel. There is nothing positive about Fousey. Does he do a lot of giveaways and stuff? Sure, you could equate it to that. But do you also remember in his apology video where he's like, well, what about all the times I gave away to charity? Dude, when you're being criticized, you can't really use the shield of charity. It's inherently a selfless act. So him doing giveaways and everything don't make him look like a good person.
Do this and that. I'm assuming that's something that's happened to you. Have you experienced some of that?
Oh, 100%. Before we get into that, there's a couple things I want to say to you because there's a lot we can talk about that. One, me giving you those 25,000 subscribers is a testament to you because I've given a lot of people 25,000 subscribers, but they didn't know what to do with it, and they did it for a couple of months because they felt clouded and relevant.
Go then, Leon.
You got given 25,000 subscribers, but now you have how much?
Oh, I mean, millions on all platforms.
Now you have how many businesses? Now you have how many gyms?
Yeah.
So that's a test.
See, this is the thing about Fousey. He's like, I gave a lot of people 25 million subscribers. I've given a lot of people 25,000 subscribers, but you made something out of it. You never betrayed me. Fousey has to make it about himself. The guy can't just be like, thank you for shouting me out at that one time. I genuinely appreciate it. Fousey can't go, you did a lot of great things with it. Now he's turning it into like, well, you did all this stuff because of me. 25,000 subs I gave you turned you into a multimillionaire. Isn't that crazy? Shut the fuck up.
Testament to you.
Yeah.
So congratulations for that. And another testament to you is the fact that, yes, you were one of the only people who has always shouted me out every time just to give me my roses, and I appreciate that. So when you tweeted me to say congratulations on the deal, it wasn't just a tweet. It meant a lot to me. But in that same vein, you're my brother, right?
Of course.
Can I call you?
Hey, guys, guess what? You know that $15 million contract that Fousey has? It's not 15 mil. And in the Twitter space we're going to be reviewing later where he has like a full-blown mental breakdown again, he screams and yells, well, I never said 15,000. Fousey, I saw you retweeting people, tweeting out that it was 15,000. Why didn't you correct the record? Why weren't you like, hey, man, it's not really 15,000, but it's close to that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on, dude. Quit bullshitting with us. Quit doing that shit. You want people to think that you have a $15 million contract so you could seem important again. That's all you've ever done. You bullshit people into thinking that you're important.
You offer something?
Go ahead.
I know it wasn't intentional. I know it wasn't, but it hurt me so bad, and I think I finally have the confidence to share it with you.
What is it? Yeah, I love this.
Before I fought Deji, you came up to me in the gym, and you looked me dead in the eyes, and you said, you have to win this, Yusuf. I said, I know. You said, Yusuf.
You know what's great? Watching Fousey get beaten the shit out of by Deji.
Trying to use you as the reason to like get back on top and hate on you. You have to win. I said, I know.
Yes.
So every day in training, I was thinking like, Brad, I got to prove him right.
Yeah.
After the fight, I saw you tweet out like face temper a bunch of people. I never got a text or anything from you to just say, you got your ass beat, but you're good, brother. I love you. I know it wasn't. I'm sure. I know.
I love that it's like, man, you told me some good advice one time, but then you never texted me back. What the fuck? Why does that matter? Why? Fousey has to make it about himself all the fucking time.
It wasn't intentional, but those things, like I was like, fuck, because I look up to you so much. So when that didn't happen, I was like, for years, guess what I thought? I'm actually gonna tell you something crazy right now. I talked about you in therapy.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Are you serious?
You're fucking insane. You're actually crazy. Some dude didn't text you about your fight. And you had the trauma dump about it to your fucking therapist because he just didn't text you all those years ago. That weighed on your mind that long, dude?
Swear to God, I'm living with my sister after I got out of the mental health hospital. I started talking to you about in therapy in the mental health hospital. And I said, I want to go back to live in LA, but I don't have money for a gym membership right now. And the gym
Smaggle, I will pull that up later.
that I go to, my friend Brad owns, but I think he's mad at me right now, and I'm scared to go because I think he's not going to let me in.
Why would
Remember
I be mad at you?
And just to prove this, did I or did I not text you a couple of months ago and said, Brad, can I start coming to the gym to document my new journey?
Yeah, of course. But you've always had that respect.
I always had that, but I asked this time because I thought you were upset.
Bro, why would I be upset?
I don't know.
No,
I took
definitely
it.
not
You know, the mind does crazy things.
Yeah.
The mind,
You know I'm crazy, right? You know my narcissism makes me a fucking manic individual, right? You know I'm the kind of person that can't handle the fact that you're not being there for me on a constant 24/7 basis, right? Fousey. That's an insane thing to expect. You're a fucking psychopath.
Cheers, my dude.
Thank you for the 5 gifted pigeon. Appreciate you.
mind does crazy things. So I was like, I upset Brad. I wasn't G7. I messed up.
I was a G7.
Yeah.
No, even at that time, you weren't even anything towards what you're doing now. But I mean, that's interesting. Honestly, I don't blame you. I think a part of me, if I think about that time, I probably just felt a little slight secondhand embarrassment for you, just because of the way it went down.
Yeah.
And I think maybe I just thought, if I just don't, I don't need to say anything.
It's uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely didn't mean disrespect, because I mean, bro, you're one of the #1 people like that I've ever really kind of. I mean, I don't even know. Out of everyone in this industry, I've known you the longest. I've talked to you the longest. I've seen you through the most. Like, I have nothing but respect for you.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna shit on Bradley Martin real quick. How have you seen this dude throughout this entire time frame and not lose some form of respect for him? The clickbait titles when he admitted all of his social experiments were fake, doing it for money, subscribers, clicks, outing all the other fake prank channels, creating the July 15th, lying about Drake being there, lying about meeting Drake. Come on, man. Come on. How don't you sit back and go, dude, you know what? You're pushing it a little too far. I think I'm going to lose a little bit of respect for you. That's the thing that blows my mind, is that when people are on an upswing, right, that you don't like or you have an issue with, people just come to, like, gargle your fucking nuts later. And that's what people are doing to Fousey right now. He started streaming. He started doing work again. He started doing all this shit again. And now everybody out of the woodwork is coming to gargle his nuts again, even though he's not really doing anything. He's not doing anything of significance. He's having manic episodes on stream. That's it. That's literally it. And bro, I bet money at one point he's going to say that J. Cole or Drake are his best friends in the future. I swear to fucking God, in the next few months, he is going to say Drake is my best friend and J. Cole is my best friend. I'm gonna fucking call it. I swear to you, it is going to happen. Thank you for the 10 gifted pigeon in total, dude. Low tier quantum. So we really go over this clown again. Cheers. We have to. We have to. As much as I hate covering Fouseytube, we have to talk about him again.
What I just did, by the way, is what I do on my live streams, which I'm sure we're going to talk about. I'm brutally honest now. At 33.
Good.
No, you're not. I'm brutally honest now. No, you're not. You're doing the same person that you've been for years. This is the same hollowed character you've been doing for years. And according to Keemstar, which it's we don't know the phone call, but according to Keem, he's doing the July 15th character to get people to be a part of the streams and be interested. So he's using this situation and other situations that he's crazy to get more people, more eyes on his live streams. That's what he's doing.
Really
That's literally what he's doing. He's not a real person. He hasn't been a real person since 2016.
I live in full authenticity. So if I'm sitting with a girl, I'll ask her exactly what I want to her face, to her eyes. I'm saving her and me the time. If she's with
Thank you for the
she's gonna say
subscription,
yes.
Wesley.
If she's not, she's going to say no, and I'm going to respect her boundaries. But I live authentically blunt now.
It's good. That's
It's
how it
so
should
good.
be.
It's so freeing.
Well,
so freeing.
When did you realize that? When you were like, how I'm going to continue on more on the internet?
So
or how I'm
I
continue more
always
live?
had spurts of that growing up. I think it's more a testament to me growing up in my real life as Yusuf versus growing up as Fouseytube.
Let's go! Neko for the year! Neko, I owe you big. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you.
I was always had spurts of that, but I was always still trying to juggle my image so I wouldn't be able to be authentic. But now that I've taken full ownership of Yusuf, and Fousey is just like the crackhead July 15th cousin of mine, that
But you are Fousey. You are Yusuf. They are the same person. You are both crackhead crazy people. There's no... You are the character. You are the character. That is what you are. You've been the character for years. And that's why you're manic.
I have fun with, I'm just myself.
Bro, okay, then if you're just if you're completely authentic,
Try me.
Yusuf,
Try
and
me.
you're just blunt. Did you call in the bomb threat?
No, are you crazy?
Bro, come on.
Brad.
I was there, bro.
Bradley Martin.
I was there.
Bradley Martin.
That's a good question. That's a question I would ask if I had an opportunity to speak to Fouseytube. Is to be like, listen, the July 15th moment, did you call in the bomb threat because you were in a lot of shit? It was almost as bad as TanaCon. Did you call it in so that you could get away scot-free, that you lied about Drake being there? Come on, man. Just be honest with me.
Okay, I was
I'm
there. Me
headed
and
to
Adam were
my
there.
event. I'm wearing an expensive ass outfit. I invested over $400,000 just for the theater and Live Nation and everything. I paid for all the rappers to come. I said Drake was coming.
What rappers? What rappers? That one dude that sounded like a spider monkey? I didn't even understand a goddamn word that he said. I already forgot his fucking name after all these years. I forgot his name. I don't even remember. Who was the dude that was like, oh, it was Lit Poppy. Now I remember. It was Lit Poppy. How much did it cost Lit Poppy to get flown out there? How much? Probably didn't cost a lot. You put him on fucking Coach.
Why the hell would I call him my own bomb threat?
Because they didn't come. Because no one came
They were
through.
all backstage. Not Drake. Not Drake.
Drake was not backstage.
Drake was not backstage. Drake was in Costa Rica dancing or something.
Yeah, you lied. You lied. You put his face in the promotional artwork and lied.
But everybody else was there. We ain't going to talk about that, though. No, I did not, Brad.
100%.
Wallahi.
Swear.
Wallahi.
I hate that he fucking says wallahi. He's trying to be like, oh, I'm a religious person, but I'll get my dick sucked in the bathroom and get hand jobs because I'm a sex addict. But I also believe in God. Bro, you can't be a super religious person and constantly break the tenets of that religion all the fucking time and then use it as a defense to be like, I am a true Muslim. No, you're not. No, you're fucking not. You're a greedy, sex-addicted weirdo. You are not a good Muslim.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though my Wallahi doesn't have too much
Hello, Winter
value right
Rose.
now,
Yeah,
because
they're
I
talking-
used it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the thing that people are most upset with you right now?
Right now?
Yeah. Because obviously I see some shit and you're in it, and you obviously know
Yeah.
your actions in it. You know your words in it. You know what people are saying.
Yeah.
So talk to us about that situation with the.
So I've been live for 36 days. So I was depressed as ever in my depression. I want to tell you my whole story of my comeback though. So I'm going to tell a solidified one right now, and then later at the end, I'm just going to tell the whole thing to motivate people.
Hey, dumbass. Fousey, he's asking you a question. What happened at the airport? Well, I actually want to talk about like my entire lifetime and my struggles to get back to this point, and then I'm going to tell you a story to motivate people to start working again. Fousey, that is a full-blown deflection right off the gate. What happened at the airport? I heard a lot of stuff that was happening. You know what happened, and you know what people are saying. So what happened? Well, I want to tell you a story about how I fixed myself and I became a better person. Fousey, you're deflecting. You are a master at the deflection art, but it's so obvious to tell now.
Well, I want to say first and foremost right now, before we get into the story, because I want you to do it. I literally saw you start. How many subscribers are you averaging in the very beginning? Like 200?
100.
100. Bro, and then you were in the gym. I'm damn near every other day I saw you in there live streaming. And then next thing you know, you're getting like, what, 10, 11,000? When did that start popping? Because you went from like, I remember literally talking to you being like, I need to figure this shit out. And then you just did it like small numbers and it built.
So I never thought that I could do live streaming because to me, I didn't understand it. I understood YouTube. You film a video, you do this, it has to go at this pace, you post a thumbnail title. I knew the YouTube game. And whenever I know something, it's scary because once Fousey focuses on something, it's game over if he's passionate about it.
Yeah. Guys. He becomes passionate about it. It's game over if Fousey focuses on something. Then why did July 15th suck ass? Why did none of the talent that you said was going to be there weren't there? Why? Come on, Fousey. I don't think you're very good at what you do. I think you are a manic person that people thought was really funny for his pranks, but ended up becoming social experiments, which were all fake to drive traffic, to make people feel bad, and for people to hate on the people in those videos. Not because of you, but because of the featured content that you were making. It wasn't you, Fousey.
Person who, if I'm passionate and obsessed over something, it's game over. Nothing is stopping me.
Why
If
did
I'm
July
not
15th
passionate,
suck?
I'm like depressed. I have no energy. I don't care for it. So I started going to the gym, Zoo Culture, by the way, in Ventura Boulevard.
I'm going to say something that is going to be kind of insane. Guys, have you noticed that a lot of people from the 2016 era are back? Obvious statement, right? You have Rice Gum, Leafy, Fouseytube. You have a lot of these people coming back, right? A lot of the what you would call like the antagonist villains of YouTube back in the day, I guess, if you want to call them that. I think Rice Gum was just cringe. I wouldn't call him like a villain. I think he was just a loser. And a lot of them haven't changed. Fousey is the same person he's been since 2016. Now he has a platform again. He's spiraling and looping to become the same goddamn retard he's always been. Then there's Leafy. Leafy is never going to change. He's probably going to die making obscene jokes. He's on his deathbed. He's going to make a joke about the Jews in H3 probably. It's going to happen. But out of everybody, and this is a crazy statement, out of everybody, Rice Gum changed the most. I've watched a few of Rice Gum's streams. The dude isn't saying irrelevant anymore. He's not flexing on people anymore. He's just enjoying his time. He's enjoying making content again. He hasn't looped back to the person that he was yet. That's an insane statement to me. That Rice Gum apparently is a little bit better than fucking Leafy and Fouseytube right now. That's why I'm adding yet. Rice Gum is a scammer and he tried calling out Moist Critical. I don't know. I haven't watched that part yet. But from my understanding, Rice Gum hasn't fallen into the pits of hell of being the same fucking person that he was back in 2016. And if he has, then I'll eat my words. But it's crazy to me that these guys from 2016 have not changed. And Fousey pretends like he's changed when he never fucking has.
Yeah, on Ventura Boulevard in Encino.
Yeah, in Encino. Yeah. Great gym, by the way, for anybody who knows. Owned by a YouTuber. Great gym. A lot of the lighting is great. It's just a great atmosphere. They have a steam room now. The sauna. The sauna. The girls are all like super like cool.
Yeah.
So I started a subathon, a live stream.
Yeah.
I did it for a day. I took them to the gym. I had no manager, no team,
I already said yet.
nothing. I'm
The
still
great
just
Leafster.
nothing.
Already
No,
said yet.
Took my live stream, a couple of 100 people. We did the gym. That night I said, guys, I don't want to turn it off. Why don't you guys just chill here? Come back in the morning. I'll still be live. So I went to sleep while live.
You just plugged the shit in, kept it plugged in. Yeah.
Not knowing what I was doing. No plan that I'm going to do a 36-day subathon, end up getting a deal from nothing. I just did it to do it. And one of the most important things in life, they always say, you don't need to know how, you don't need to know why, but you have to start. You have.
I love that he's already... Okay, listen. Does anyone remember when Fousey was a motivational speaker? Do you remember that? Does anyone remember? Where is him at in Australia? Like, he pretends to be this motivational speaker bullshit, and he's been doing it for years. But Fousey is the worst person to give motivational advice for shit. He's been bad at this for years. Years. Why do you talk like you can verbally respond to you? Because that's how you interact, Leon. Fousey has never been a good motivational speaker. If he did half of the shit that he expouts on a constant basis, he would be a lot more successful and somebody that didn't get kicked out of Happy Punch.
To just do it. The rest will come into play. And I trusted that. One day turned into two.
But to that point, which is you're so right, I want you to continue the story, but why did it take you so long just to trust that? Because I remember having conversations with you leading up to that, months, whatever, prior, and I was saying the same shit to you. I was like, just do it. Like, just do it. But you were so hesitant to do it. You know what I found interesting? And I want to talk about this. We'll talk about this after you tell the rest of the story. But you know you did the ayahuasca stuff. I'm not saying that's what changed it all for you, but I remember I asked you when you came to me at the gym, I was like, how was it? You were like, fucking terrible.
And you said, if I remember correctly, you said, just give it time. It might change later. Did you not?
Yes.
Okay.
I swear, I don't know. I'm not saying this is the thing that changed it all for you, but I do. I'm telling you because I remember you said it was terrible, and I.
He did get a $15 million deal with Kick. Not really. He didn't really get a $15 million deal.
Fousey was cryogenically frozen after July 15th and got thawed out over half a decade later.
Nice. Love to see that pigeon. Thank you for the 5. And also, the reason that Kick signed Fousey is because he got banned and he has name recognition. There's nothing else to sign Fousey for. Same with XQC, for fuck's sake. Kick is... I'm not going to shit on Kick because I think Kick is a good competitor, but I believe how they collect their people is in a wrong way. Like, they get into controversy, they get banned on Twitch or some shit, they come swooping in like a vulture, not caring about what Fousey's going to do to the platform. But they don't really care, so it's whatever. Like, I'm not here to, like, moral grandstand on Kick because I personally don't give a shit. But trying to say that Fousey earned that 15 mil, I don't think he earned that $15 million contract. And he wasn't even a $15 million contract. He even said, I didn't get offered a $15 million contract.
No, it was terrible for me too.
Oh,
but
really?
But I needed it to be terrible.
How many times did you do it?
I've done it 4 times now.
How many did you do it in that one time? Twice?
That's moral grandstanding? How is it moral grandstanding to say that I don't care what Kick does?
Yeah. I did 4 days in a row, 9 days without sleeping.
They were all terrible.
In Peru, in the jungle.
They were all terrible.
Mosquito bites all
you
over my back.
You needed to get that shit out.
No, whenever I was purging and like it sounded like a devil was coming out of me, literally, the guy who was doing it, he had been there for years. He was so skinny, he had nothing left. And he said, you have so much negativity in you that you've acquired over the years. You have to get all of it out before the good comes in.
Yeah.
His recommendation was stay here for 6 months to a year.
Yeah,
we'll give you, like, you don't have to pay. We just want to take care of you. I said, you are tripping.
You probably need it.
I ended up having a manic breakdown and flying home. Then we'll get into that. But
yeah, continue the Twitch journey.
I started the subathons. All of a sudden, I was getting a good amount of subscribers, 10 a day, 25 a day. And then one gentleman.
Why do you think people are subscribing to you?
It's a way to show support.
But why do you think they are subscribing to you? What do you think people like about you?
The people who were watching me when I first started are the people who've been with me since 2011.
The real ones.
They've seen everything. So they know Yusuf has no more money. Yusuf has mental issues. Yusuf fucked up. But
Yes, those are all the things that make you that should prevent you from coming back. If I'm being perfectly honest, somebody like Fousey should not be on the internet. Why? Let me explain my reasoning as to why. Fousey is somebody who cannot handle the limelight. That's the thing. You are unable to handle the limelight. You are somebody that can't handle being in the public light because everything that you do immediately gets ripped apart because you put it out into the world. You're the one that keeps putting your foot in your mouth. You're the one that keeps having these breakdowns because you can't handle what social media gives you. That's the issue. If you are able to handle the pressure that comes with social media, then fine. It's whatever. But Fousey, you have been proven to be somebody on a constant basis that self-destructs themselves every single time. There's never been a single time that you haven't self-destructed to the point where you've destroyed your own content, where you've destroyed your own channel. You literally destroyed everything. What you need, Fousey, is real life. You don't need to be 24/7 live streaming. You're destroying yourself for no reason. For what?
I said, I believe in Yusuf, so I want to support him. And then this one guy by the name of Nadim, I'm not going to say his username because the New York Times just tried to find his name when all the drama went down. Nadim starts investing big into my streams. I'm talking gifting like 100 subs, 200 subs, 300.
Whoa.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He did it for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. I then checked my emails. I had an email from this guy before he even started gifting. And the email said, hey, Yusuf, love you. I want to get a gym workout in with you. Can you train me? I get that email every day. Yeah. I'm not going to pay it no mind. At the time, though, I was working on a fitness app. I was working on my own fitness transformation. And I was in school to become a personal trainer. So I said, perfect.
Why does Fousey sit like he just got dicked down? Because he wants to transition. Since 2016, he's wanted to be a woman. Dude gets manicures, pedicures, trims his eyebrows, tattooed a hairline on his head. He's wanted the transition for a long time, Leon. Don't make fun of him. Don't make fun of him. He just wants to be a woman.
Perfect. He replied and said, I'll even pay you. The second he said that, he did something nobody did. I said, fuck yeah, I'm going to get a paid client so I can use on my resume. He flies down.
We are pro Fousey transition. We are pro Fousey transition into being a woman.
I make him throw up twice in zoo culture. Still haven't posted the video. He takes me out to Boa Steakhouse that night with me and my friend and his friend. We eat a nice steak. He celebrates me. He gives me 30.
I love that the dude asked him a question about what happened at the airport, and he's going on a rant about how a guy gifted him a bunch of subs and that he became friends with that guy. Dude, anyone who streams sometimes gets a large influx of donations. It's just how it works.
$500 in cash at the dinner.
What the fuck?
I talked to him privately.
Trying to fuck you or what?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I was so down, but I'm like, just let me know. Just like fucking let me know. You know, don't be like manipulative.
Yeah.
So I pull him to the side and I ask him. I said, what? Do you want a hand job, a blow job? Like, just tell me. You know what he says?
What?
He goes, Yusuf, I wouldn't have retired my mom and bought her a house if it wasn't for your videos and you motivating me.
I don't fucking believe that. I don't believe it for a goddamn second. Do you want to know why? Because his videos weren't motivating. His videos weren't motivating. What did they do? The social experiments were to show a side of society where we need to be better and that I am the hero no matter what. It's like Darman content, but prank style. Like it's bottom of the barrel bullshit, just like my content. It's literally me talking about other people. But the thing is that what Fousey did wasn't this groundbreaking thing. It definitely couldn't change lives. But stupid people are fucking stupid, and they can't help themselves. They have to look up to manic people and expect the world and get some sort of what's the word I'm looking for here? They want the world given to them through somebody that is easy. And Fousey is easy. He's not somebody that is this great motivational speaker. He's not somebody that is amazing in the world. He is somebody that has done nothing to contribute to the actual world, much like myself. He's nobody special, and it shocks me that some people look at him that way, especially with all the shit he's done over the years.
You've supported me, and I believe in you. You just don't believe in yourself right now. I'm going to help you believe in yourself again. That right there, you know, as a social media influencer, especially one that used to be the engagement through the roof of dopamine high, millions of views, millions of likes, getting nothing. Now that I was getting something, I was motivated again by what I could see getting results from.
Yeah.
I wasn't motivated on Twitch because I thought it was impossible. How can you be like Kai Cenat? How can you, like, you're 33 years old. Kai Cenat's brand new in the industry. He has no drama. He doesn't have a July.
Man, I wonder, he doesn't have a July 15th? Bruh. What happened in New York? What happened in New York with Kai? Huh? What happened in New York? He didn't have a July 15 moment? Sure, he didn't say Keemstar made me want to fucking blow my brains out, but he had a pretty big goddamn drama. What happened in New York? Come on, Fousey.
July 15th. He had like his like
He's building that up though.
yeah. So I always thought
building
lesser than. Once I started believing in myself, and once I understood Twitch. So I finally understood Twitch, just like I understood YouTube. The second that happened, I looked in the camera, just like I did in the beginning of my YouTube career with 10 people watching me on Ustream, and said, I guarantee you guys, I'm going to walk my mom and dad down a Hollywood red carpet. I was living in my parents' house. Years later, I was in...
Oh, God, I'm going to walk my parents down the Hollywood red carpet in a Tyler Perry movie that nobody gave a shit about. I could not imagine being that happy to be a random person in a Tyler Perry movie. I couldn't imagine being that excited in my life. Be like, bro, I'm a part of a Tyler Perry movie. Who gives a shit about Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry would do Halloween with you, walking my parents down the red
Yeah.
carpet. I looked at the camera and said, I'm not yet, but I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to be the #1 most subscribed IRL streamer in the world. From there, reached number 8
You got to beat Ice Poseidon, bro.
worldwide, most subscribed. Reached #1 IRL. And what I mean by that is IRL is not just chatting. IRL is people who go around and
Yeah,
travel.
you're moving around.
I became #1. And
he did?
before
Okay,
yesterday,
good
the
for
Kick
him.
Deal came in and my life has changed. But one last thing. You said, why are people mad at you?
Yeah. Why
When I started this whole thing, I was grounded. I was happy. I was healthy. I was praying 5 times a day. I was eating healthy. I was sleeping healthy. I was taking care of my mental health. They saw me.
And then you started making content again. Then you started making ridiculous content that gets you into trouble again. You literally did the thing and are currently doing the thing that ruins your mental health. How is it your therapist that you call on stream, which is the most psycho shit to me? How are you sitting there saying, I'm literally like trying to get this out because it's pissing me the fuck off. How is it your therapist saying you shouldn't be making content anymore? You should stay off the internet. Much like Chris Chan. You should not be on the internet. That is an issue, Fousey. You should not be on the internet. How is it your therapist telling you that? A good therapist would see what's going on here, isolate the problem, and go, I see why you're getting into trouble and your life is fucking up again. It's because you are back on social media.
Go and get TMS treatments for depression. That's when they shock your head for 7 weeks for 5 days in a row.
Chris is someone Keem has legitimately injured physically. Keem has never... Okay, wait a minute. I can't say never physically hurt me. Does Fousey have grounds to fear him? No. 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 This is the thing. You should not be afraid of Keemstar. Sorry. Sorry, Keem, if you're watching. You shouldn't be afraid of Keemstar. The reason you shouldn't be afraid of Keemstar is because he's not a scary person. People just get mad that he used to cover people and tell it like it is back then. That's really the only thing, and that he'll find information out if it's necessary. That is the extent of what you should be nervous about Keemstar. That's it. All because he made content talking about the happenings going on in the YouTube community doesn't make him this fucking evil person. Sure, did he fuck up on the Just Destiny stuff? Absolutely. He already apologized for the RS Glory and Gold stuff. But he's not somebody to be afraid of. You're the only person that should be scared of Keemstar. Augie can fuck himself. If Augie said that I should be afraid of Keemstar, he is out of his fucking mind. I am not afraid of Keemstar. Keem is not a scary person. Once you get to know him, the motherfucker ain't scary. And it's shocking to me that Fousey's afraid of this guy.
They saw me taking care of myself. They saw me treating people nice. They saw me be happy.
Yeah, and then
Augie did say that. Bro, what the fuck? Augie! I am not afraid of Keemstar. Sure, he ripped my thumb off. He bit my thumb off in a fit of rage and then spat it on the ground when I didn't press the right button. Oh, I haven't been watching Augie. I didn't even know Augie was like. I knew Augie was live. I didn't know he brought it up. But like, I'm not afraid of Keemstar.
I saw it too, kind of
Over the course of 36 days, he came back. I was July 15th manic. There's videos and pictures of me in Toronto doing.
Well,
this song.
I saw a clip where it was muted and you were yelling at her.
Bro, I would.
Is that real?
No,
Or
me
were
and
you,
her. Our
were you
bit-
singing a song? Someone said he's singing a song.
No, yeah, me and her in a bit. We fight. I fire her every day. It's just a bit though. I love her.
I don't know. I saw that.
Man, he's doing the same shit that he used to do. Make up fake drama so that people pay attention to his streams. Oh, I scream at this girl pretending to fire her all the time. Man, it's just a bit, you know? I just act crazy. Dude. You haven't changed since 2016, Fousey.
The neck vein. I was like,
I was singing. I was singing.
You were singing.
But with that being said, I was very mean to people.
Yeah.
I was disrespecting people. I was cussing out fans. I was losing myself. And everybody was trying to tell me. So people were mad that, Yusuf, you have all these people in your life trying to wake you up and you're not listening. My addiction was acting up. And then I got myself into a position that could have literally ended my life the other day in the airport. So they're really upset that, like, Yusuf, you got your...
That was the funniest thing. Keemstar killed Fousey's dog and made a song about it. Trust me. Yeah, that was maybe my favorite allegation against Keemstar in my entire life. Like, I've heard some stupid shit about Keem before even getting to know him. And, like, people have said some crazy shit over the years. But that one was maybe my favorite. That Dollar in the Woods is about Fousey's dog. That was my favorite allegation against Keemstar in human history. I could die happy knowing that somebody tried to use that.
15th fucking chance at life, and you're trying to self-sabotage it again.
So what do you need to do to not sabotage it? Because like it's so tough because you are literally you have bipolar disorder. Like
Well,
actually.
I'm not. So I was misdiagnosed as bipolar. I
So
talked about that.
You
and
actually have something.
I have severe depression. I have OCD. I have anxiety.
Dude, that sounds like a Twitter bio of like some freak Twitter artist. Holy shit. I have ADHD. I have OCD. I have depression. I have autism. What?
And I have an addiction.
So
Because of the thumb thing? It was a response to my dono. Listen, Keemstar did bite my thumb off and spit it on the ground. And Xylee had to pick it up and brush off the dirt. At that time, he kept screaming. I didn't press the buttons right. Keemstar bit my finger off and spit it on the ground.
but bro,
Clip
Next
that.
Tyler Perry movie.
I've
Medea
seen you. Is it
becomes a
because you are taking the
bodyguard,
medicine for the
where
depression?
she
that
becomes
you're-
Drake's bodyguard and spends the entire movie stopping Fousey from kidnapping him.
Bro, that would actually be a great goddamn movie idea. Next Tyler Perry movie, Medea becomes a bodyguard, where she becomes Drake's bodyguard. Now, I would fucking kill for that movie. Imagine if Drake straight up finances a movie about how Fousey should never be let near him. Like, the whole movie is about a crazy stalker, and it's just a guy who looks like Fousey.
Because I've seen you like literally become a different person.
Yeah.
So it's not manic then.
It's like it's the influences of all the energy. I'm very passionate, so just like it can go passionate on one side, it could go
But
passionate
bro,
on the other side.
you're sure you're not actually clinically something? Because I've seen you like literally. I've had conversations with you when you've been like on the other side, not right now, and I've been like, oh, this dude's like a different person.
Yes, because he's crazy.
Are you sure?
I'm
Like,
sure
he's
because I did a
actually
30-day
crazy.
evaluation in Karen, Pennsylvania, with psychiatrists, doctors, testing, everything, and they said
Then how do your eyes completely?
I feel like I should tweet. I feel like I should tweet this. For not. What do I keep This is my own version of Dollar in the Woods. Bruh. Chat, should I tweet that? Chat, should I tweet it? I feel like I should tweet it. I should tag Fousey. Oh. for working with Keem. One time, Keemstar bit off my thumb and spit it on the ground. There we go. Worth it. Nah, Keem's definitely gonna see that, and I'm gonna get an I'm gonna get a text message later.
Change where you're like a just different human.
I
don't get it.
So I started seeing my therapist again right after the airport incident. I had 3 90-minute sessions for me, and on my first stream back, she's actually gonna sit down and explain to the audience what happened to Yusuf, what he's going through. She's gonna sit down, explain it to me, and explain it to the audience. And how do I plan to combat this? It's fixed now. Why was I going so crazy? Why was I losing my mind? I went 9 months after the Deji fight. Lost my girlfriend, lost Happy Punch Promotions, lost my apartment that I was
talk about that.
Lost my apartment.
Yeah, really want to get into the Happy Punch stuff. The reason the Happy Punch stuff is interesting to me is because I heard this story before all this shit came out.
That I was into, lost everything. Lost my name, lost my confidence, my self-identity, everything. Lost Fousey. I was only Yusuf now. Who the fuck is Yusuf? I don't know who Yusuf was.
I get it because this is like your Fousey as far as created, like related to all the clout and all the views. And all
Yeah,
stuff, and it's
but
kinda
all of
gone.
a sudden, I go from that. I literally applied to be an Uber driver.
I know. You were
I
talking
got
about being a personal trainer
rejected because
too.
my license was suspended. I was about to apply at Costco.
Wait, why was it? Nobody talks about why. Wait, his license was suspended. I tried working. I tried working as an Uber driver. My license was suspended. How are you not checking up on your license, bro?
I go from that to being number 8 in the world. That's a lot to fucking manage, especially when you're 24/7, no breaks. My stream is open 24/7,
I
bro.
know, that was crazy.
No breaks.
I knew that was gonna happen.
No management, no help, no lawyer, no nothing.
What's up,
Guess why it's
Augie?
fixed now.
Augie, listen. I am not afraid of Keemstar. You should check out my tweet, Augie. You should check out my tweet, bro. I stand with Fouseytube. I stand with Fousey. I understand what it's like to work with Keemstar. He bit my thumb off and spit it on the ground.
I got the deal from Kick, so now I'm financially secure. Even if I get 0 subscribers for the entire year, I'm making millions. I now no longer have financial insecurity.
Bro, like, listen, just like how Fousey's dog died, Keemstar ripped my thumb off. I understand. I get it. I really do. It's a horrible experience to go through.
So now I can refocus on my image, refocus on myself, and do this in an even keel and not have to go crazy and be a crackhead for views.
Hold on. That's interesting. I hit number 8, but I don't have to act like a crackhead for views. Fousey, I have something to ask you, even though you're never going to respond to this in your entire fucking life. But this is just a generalization, right? Or at least like a point I want to make. Fousey, weren't you all excited that during your Manic episode, you had 15,000 people watching you, which is your highest viewed VOD so far? Because you were acting like a crackhead and a manic piece of shit that you were back in 2016? Huh. That's kind of curious. Kind of curious, Fousey. I don't have to act like a crackhead, but I get the most views when I act like a crackhead.
Well, you know why that's tough though for me when I hear it, and I like
What? Because Keemstar ripped my thumb off, Leon. He bit my thumb off.
obviously I want to believe it, but you've had financial security before and you fucked it all off before. So what's different? What's actually different now?
Because I fucked it all off before. I never used to understand money. I was in my 20s, and the way money was introduced to me, there was a time when I was with CAA, living in LA in 2018, on my kitchen counter in the morning, on top of a bunch of mess and dirtiness and Postmates and food and drinks, I had over $200,000 in checks uncashed that I would get on a daily basis. I would get a knock on the door from like UPS. Oh, here's this thing. Open, 100,000.
Wait a minute. How are you this bad with money? Hold on. Wait a minute. If I'm getting $200,000 like a day or whatever the fuck he's trying to artificially inflate his money with, just a lot of this going on, this fucking loser. Fousey, wouldn't you be smart? I know you were in your 20s. I don't believe that bullshit. I'm in my 20s. I'm 27. I'm going to be 30 soon. I am somebody that has worked all kinds of fucking jobs. Now I'm working YouTube. Fousey, everything that you are saying is bullshit. Even in your 20s, the value of $1 is taught by your family. It seems like your family is a very traditional family, which means that they must have taught you how to use your money. That is insane to me that you are like, well, in my 20s, I just didn't know how to deal with $200,000. Hey, retard, take half of the money, put one half of it in savings or some form of life policy that earns you money over a period of time, no matter what the fuck you're making. Or put it into a 401k. Doesn't matter. It's super easy. And you be making money for the rest of your life. I don't get how you blow through that money. These people that got famous back in 2016 is shocking to me. That they got famous and then they blew through all their money. It's like an NFL player. They get signed for $20 million being #1 draft pick or some shit, and they blow through the money in 2 years. How the fuck don't you have somebody to help you? He's not in his 20s now. He's 30. He's in his 30s.
$1,000. So the way in money,
I will bet you money this bitch blows through this money like he did when he bought himself a house, but didn't buy himself a house, bought his parents the house, but said that he is going to live in the house after he gets married. So it's not really his parents' house.
was introduced to me is that money's infinite, money's forever. I believe in positivity, it can never go. My dad, who was a true hustler, came here from Palestine with $0 in his pocket, no college degree, opened up a deli, put all his kids through school and got them cars, looked at me and said, you said prepare for the hardships, the hard times.
Then why the hell did you listen to him, Fousey?
Looked at my father in the eyes and said, what hard times, Baba? I'll never lose this. This is forever. Lost every single dollar. So now I understand. Now there's a full accounting team who works for me. I don't touch a single thing. I can't do anything without their permission. They invest everything. They do everything. I now have the team around me that I never had. Whenever I did YouTube, even when I was the #1 on YouTube, I didn't have a team after I got kicked.
Guys, would you call Fousey ever #1 on YouTube? Like a serious question. Like I'm not joking when I ask this question. Would you ever in your entire fucking life say that Fouseytube was #1 on YouTube? That's an insane statement right off the bat. Let's say #1 in stupid fucking social experiment videos, stupid prank videos that were fake. Maybe we could say he's #1 in that fucking retard department, but not #1 on YouTube. He wasn't #1 on YouTube. He never was.
Out of CAA, I was by myself. I wasn't a financial manager. I never got to focus on just the content. I always had to juggle everything at once. For the first time in my...
He's #1 in manic episodes. Him and Sky Does Minecraft are like really close in that whole like crazy person game.
Career, 33 years old. Started in 2011. I now have PR.
#1 worst Muslim. Yes, exactly. #1 worst Muslim, bro. He really is, though. He does everything against the Islamic tenets. He does everything wrong. He's done everything wrong his entire life. Even more than Jalen. Jalen's in their own camp. They're in their own, like, weird little isolated bubble of craziness. Can we just be honest here? Like, Jalen is, like, way the fuck over there.
Fousey, Chris the Narc will go to bat. All against Keem, who treats them like a doormat. He blew Fousey off and bit Chris's thumb off, and left it on the ground like Chris did with that street cat.
Oh, fuck you. That was funny until you brought that cat back into it. Okay, yes, I have my own version of hitting an animal. Fuck you. God damn it.
I now have management. I all got
that was funny. Thank you for the 10.
Got it in the last 36 days, mind you. PR, management, accountant, assistant, everybody.
So let's talk about that then. In the last 36 days, obviously all these people came to your life and now are in your life and are working, etc.
Thank you, Mishi. I declare him a non-Muslim. Exactly.
What is that like when, you know, no one was there prior? Like all these people coming into your life now. Like does that make you feel a certain way? Or what about I guess more so interesting to me is influencers. Like
you see it and you know it more than anybody.
Well, in this interview, Undiagnosed Bipolar, in this interview, he said he did a 30-day evaluation and he is not bipolar. And they cleared him as not bipolar. So he's just crazy.
Yeah.
When I was, a friend of mine, Dean the Great, got really mad at me when I said this on Twitch stream the other day, but I'll elaborate on it. Before I went into the second mental health hospital this year in January, I spent my 33rd birthday, by the way, in a mental health hospital. My mom, dad, sister, brother-in-law, and niece came to visit me to blow out the cake for 30 minutes before they got kicked out. Not a single friend.
Man, that's really fucking... Wait, not a single friend? Are friends allowed to visit you in the mental ward? Or is it just family? I don't know. I'm a normal, functioning human being that's never had a mental breakdown that needed to be sent to a sane asylum. Could somebody in the chat tell me if your friends could visit you at the fucking mental institution? Yeah, they can. Okay. See, I don't know. I live a normal life.
Was hitting me up. There were friends like Dean, Keemstar did reach out during that
Okay, now I'm getting no, they can't. See, I don't know.
time, so I can't. But when you're so alone, you feel like nobody's reaching out. I would post on my close friends and say, guys, I know I literally said this on my close friends in January. I posted a story, guys. I know I'm bad at friendships, and I know I'm very selfish, and I know I ruined a lot of my friendships with you guys over the years. I really need somebody to hang out with me. Can anybody? No reply. Now, my phone does not stop ringing. The texts don't stop coming in. When I was out with a bunch of influencers, Keem actually called me. He said, go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. He said, Yusuf, I'm happy for you. The king is back. You're going to kill it. But you have to be conscious of why these girls are around you right now, Yusuf. And I said, Keem, I understand. But in the same way that they're using me, I'm using them.
When you're getting advice that you're looking like somebody that is going to relapse into their old life, and one of your close friends reaches out and says, dude, this isn't a good idea, and your first response is, no, they're not using me, I'm using them. Dude, that is an unhealthy sign. That's like saying I only hang out with the crack in the room because because it's not going to use me. I'm going to use it. I'm afraid, I keep alcohol in the house because I'm strong enough to keep the alcohol away from me. It's like Tipster. I have a healthy relationship with alcohol, right? Bro, if these chicks are around you just because you're famous again, they are going to use you, and you are going to fall into the trap of your addiction again. Just like how Tipster has a healthy relationship with alcohol. That's not a real thing. Get it out of your fucking life. Get the whores away from you. Get the alcohol away from you. Get the drugs away from you. Stay away from all of it, because it's going to ruin you. That's what Keem was trying to say, but you did what every addict does. Create a bullshit narrative for yourself. You created a bullshit narrative for yourself. Like, because you don't want to admit that you're going to fuck up again.
But also, it doesn't mean that I can't be a good person just because I know that I'm being used for content.
You're talking about the other streamers that you're working with?
Yeah, bro. Okay. I know why they're there. Come on now.
Yeah.
But I get it. They have to protect their brand. Why would they hang out with somebody who's suicidal and depressed and all that shit? They won't. So now, though, that I'm on, bruh, I collabed with, and this isn't a diss to any of these people. In the week that I've done it, I've collabed with Nadia, Amaranth.
Doxer.
Amaranth is like the
Bro, it was
queen
all
of
a
shit.
plan from his parents to keep the house. Think about it, they drugged him and kept making him mess up so he could never get married and keep the house.
New conspiracy theory dropped. Fousey's parents have been slowly fucking with him this whole time so that they could keep living in that gigantic mansion. What a fucked up conspiracy theory. But I can buy it. Also, thank you for your first super chat, Supernova Gaiden.
Acted to and talked to Kai Cenat, XQC, Aiden Ross.
Yeah. Kai Cenat caused the riot in New York. XQC, genuine retard. Aiden Ross, genuine retard.
Rice Gum, everybody in the game. Yeah. And I love that. I'm not telling them not to do it. I love that. But I actually feel proud of that because I feel like I had to earn that respect back.
Yeah, Nadia's a doxer. Does anyone remember that? Nadia is a doxer. You weren't put on blast. I was agreeing with you. That one was funny, Supernova.
My career was gone.
Yeah, it was. It was, man.
I would be in Zoo Culture. Yusuf's in the gym. A couple of people, oh, hey, Yusuf, da-da-da. Because my face will never be forgotten. Even when I was irrelevant, I would go outside with my parents. People would come up to me and get a picture. My parents would say, see, everybody loves you. I said, Mama, they recognize my face. They haven't seen me since 2013. You heard them. They just want a picture. They don't watch my stuff now. Now, I feel like this resurgence, because with what I did, I went viral on TikTok for 36 days straight. TikTok is the new generation.
It's amazing.
I just went to Toronto, Houston, and Chicago. I can't walk outside without people chasing me, hounding my car, doing all this stuff. I shut down a club in Toronto.
Do you think, based on that, because
do you know what's happening right now? He is talking like he was in 2016. Man, now I have people all around me all the time. I'm famous again. I shut down a club in Toronto. I've been traveling the country. I'm great. I'm amazing. He is looping back to 2016. We are watching the world. Time is not a straight line. It's a fucking circle. It will always somehow bring us back to an age that none of us want to be at again. Sure, 2016 was fun, but all the bad things about 2016 are coming back. Like fucking Fousey.
You've done this before already, and I'm really curious about this, and I think I kind of know the answer, but from your perspective, being in both sides, obviously you have to spend a little bit more time streaming, but being massive on YouTube, interaction in person versus being bigger on Twitch. I feel like the Twitch audience...
Say that one more time.
Being massive on YouTube, right? And then you're out doing something, and people are like, oh my God, can I get a picture, right?
Yeah.
And I'm curious about the difference between like having the popularity on Twitch. Is it like, are people more inclined? But I feel like it's also, your type of content has always been very like intimate.
Yeah.
So maybe regardless of the platform, because of the type...
Wait a minute. How is Fousey's content intimate? Because he made social experiment videos? How is that intimate? Man, I thought it was pretty intimate with that one scene at the barber shop where the black kid pulled a gun on another black guy and shot him in front of a random person. That was totally staged. Yeah, that was super intimate to me. That was very that was very close to home for me. Like, what the fuck? How is it intimate?
Type of content, you always get a good response.
Yeah, so Dose of Fousey, obviously the DOF Brubras won me 2 streamies back to back. The biggest award
Hell yeah, making money shit talking Fousey. You got a problem with that, Ruth?
that were fan voted against
I've never liked this fucker.
the biggest YouTubers. I beat fucking Smosh in like 2018.
Yeah.
I got Creator of the Year and Show of the Year. They were the most intimate. Twitch right now, and I tell them this all the time, we call it parasocially fucking. I don't know if you know what that means.
No, what the fuck is parasocial?
Parasocial is a relationship where it's like a one-sided relationship that you feel towards the person you're watching or the person who's streaming is saying. Parasocial, so we're connected, but I think I'm so close to my audience that no creator can duplicate, because how did I get big? It's not my content. It is my personality. It's how I connect with the audience.
Of course.
I make them.
No, it wasn't. Let's just be perfectly honest here, Fousey. It wasn't your connection to the audience. It was you creating scenarios that made you look like the good guy on a constant fucking basis. That doesn't mean that you are the one that people are like, oh, I could relate to him on a constant basis. You know, I understand Fouseytube. No, you were just a dude that's like, don't text and drive, and create some bullshit video about texting and driving.
Feel seen. I make them feel heard. I spend every single day, even while live stream, messaging people back in the Discord, replying to everybody. I go above and fucking beyond to be close to these people. Twitch is now the most insane. I feel like the Nelk Boys, a positive Nelk Boys on steroids, and you'll see when I start traveling the world. I even said that to John
That's
Shahidi.
hilarious.
I met Salim, by the way, in Toronto.
I saw that.
Everyone was like, oh, he hated Fousey. He was so nice.
He's nice.
He was
He's also
so
just really
nice.
chill. Like,
I'm not going to lie. The parasocial relationships are what's going to kill Fousey. Not like actually kill him, but like kill his mental state. And he's going to have to take a whole year off again. The parasocial relationship is a lot stronger.
Fousey did grow price gum. That was intimate.
True. It did make Fousey gay. I'm going to be perfectly honest. When he groped Rice Gum, pretty gay.
I thought he was going to be like a crackhead, drunk. His eyes were pure. He was happy. He was calm.
No, he's dope.
He was great. So I call it the positive Nelk Boys on steroids. And this connection now, people come up to me, not to be like, yeah, there's a lot of people who treat me like a Pokemon card, pull their phone out, get a picture.
because I saw a video.
And I yell at them. I try to tell them celebrity culture isn't shit. Like, ask me how I am, how I'm doing. Make a connection with me. Fuck the moment on camera. Make a moment in your mind.
Yeah. But you understand. You have to also understand that, like, they obviously, like, at the same time, I'm sure they're not as versed in the art maybe of like trying to do that because they're the, you know, the intimidation in it or like the shyness in it. Like, you do this because you do this, right?
Yeah.
You've done it. So for them to be like, to ask you something of significance when they're probably like a little super nervous,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard, right?
It is, and that's why I'm trying to enlighten them.
Yeah, I get
I'm
it.
not just letting them do it and go away, and I say it in a loving way. But some people come up to me, look me dead in the eye, and say, "You're the reason I lost this much weight. You're the reason I got off this drug. You're the reason I'm sober. You're the reason I'm happy."
Dude, this sounds like a DSP moment. You know, like when lol cows get people that are like, man, keep making content. You saved my life. Yada, 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 yada. I really believe it is incredibly unhealthy for you to put all your stock into a social media person. Put all of your like mental health issues onto a social media person to try and say this person's content saved my life. Dude, that's not healthy. That's not a real connection. That's not real life. You're you're supplementing what needs to be real with what's fake. Everybody on social media is fake. Everybody's a bullshit artist. Everybody's out for attention. Nobody, I want to say like there's only a handful of people. I was about to say nobody. I want to say there's a handful of people that genuinely are their authentic selves all the time on social media. There's a very small handful. But the thing is, when it comes to Fousey, he's always been fake. So putting your stock into somebody that's like, your content saved my life. What did he do? Show you social experiments and fake pranks that somehow changed your life? Like, I just don't get that. I don't get that concept. Like, I love content creation. I love talking to creators, but I've never looked at them and been like, you are everything to me. You are somebody that saved my life. Like, I just can't, I just can't believe that that's a normal thing. I would be freaked out if somebody came to me and said that. I'd be like, dude, why? Please get some like actual help. Don't use my content as a crutch for yourself.
You're the reason I didn't off myself.
Yeah,
that's what sticks.
I mean, that's what's most powerful, man. And that's why like I remember talking to you months and months ago. It was like, you are you for a reason. Like, it's not like, and that was the biggest thing I tried to tell you that day in the gym. I remember we were sitting in the front of my old gym, and it was like, you have that special talent of speaking to people from a place of knowing what it's like to not feel good. And a lot of people, like, I have that same talent, and you had it, and I saw you had it before I ever was even sharing it. And
everybody has their own shit. Everyone can relate on something involving trauma. It's not really a skill. Sure, you can have a conversation with somebody and say, I know what that's like. You know, you sit them down and you have a conversation and say, I understand what you're going through. Like, let's talk about it. You can do that. But kind of like doing it on social media comes across to me, especially if you're doing it for views, money, subscribers, Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers. It's just disingenuous. It's not a real connection that you're having with that individual. Like, that's my issue.
I knew that's why you had success, regardless of what you did content-wise. I knew that you could always continue to have success if you just connected with that.
Yeah.
And you now have like grown so much more, and obviously you've learned so much more that through all now your negative shit over the last however many years of like your complete downfall, you can now share all that you've learned there continuously with your audience moving forward.
So, fuck, I have a really bad memory. I'm trying to remember what I was just gonna say. I might have to come back to it. I forgot. Sorry.
That was good.
I forget a lot.
Oh God, Keemstar, the fucking tweet.
No, it's fine. I'm always ready. But anyway, so let's talk a little bit about I guess the girl stuff. Or are you like gay now or something? Like, what's going on?
People think so.
Are you a little gay?
So I'll say this.
Just say yes. You're gay. You're gay. You get pedicures, manicures, you trim your eyebrows, you tattooed your fucking hairline. You just want to be a woman or fuck men. Those are really
Chris,
your two
you
options.
saved my life because I'm not the only one bad at reading.
Okay, go fuck yourself. The dyslexia transferred over to me.
That wasn't a no, dude.
I'm straight.
Okay.
I only like women.
Okay, because you said you're gonna jerk the fucking guy.
I'm very, very comfortable with my sexuality,
Yeah, I get it.
and I push the line a lot. Why do I do that? One, because I'm comfortable doing it. It makes me have fun. It makes me feel free and not have to be worried about, oh my God, is that sus? Da da da.
Yeah, who cares?
And also to piss off all the kids who are so insecure that they say, hey yo, sus, da da da. I'm trying to show like, guys, I raise up more girls than you can in your entire life. I don't have sex because I'm celibate, but if I wanted to, it could be nasty.
Oh, now he's talking like the red pill guys. Oh. Listen, guys, I can rizz up all goddamn day long. And that's what got you in trouble at the airport, Fousey. Do you understand why that's a problem, maybe? Yeah, random hookups aren't that big of a deal. I personally don't give a shit. I've done it myself, but not to the extent that you did. If a girl told me she was sex trafficked and my audience and me give her money, I'm not going to like make a joke that I got a blowjob in the bathroom or actually get a blowjob in the bathroom. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Bro, you are not celibate. That's hilarious for what comes later.
And yes, I still look at you in the eyes and say, I'll suck your dick. It's kind of like to prove a point.
I know he has nothing to do with this, but what will be Colossal's reaction to Fousey returning?
I can guarantee you what Colossal's reaction is. I was right. He's the same. He's still a piece of shit. Like, the last time I saw Colossal talk about Fouseytube was in the reunion baited episode on Cold Ones with him, Keem, and Anything for Views. And they were like, who's the most hated YouTuber right now for you guys? First person that came to mind was Fousey for Colossal, but then he upgraded it to J Station. But it's still Fousey. He still thinks Fousey is like a piece of garbage.
I feel like
I do say I'm non-binary and gay, but that's just an inside joke between my audience. But my audience did do a poll live: is Fousey bisexual? And they all thought yes.
And you're not.
I'm not.
Okay.
Tomato
This reminds me of, like,
Man
I
has
remember, I
better
don't know,
wrist
Aiden
than
Ross started.
Fousey.
I think he was
Man, that knife play, bro.
one of the first streamers who started like the super.
I think Aiden's gay though.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
I've
think
talked to him
Aiden Ross
IRL.
is
Yeah.
gay. Aiden Ross.
Yeah, he's very zesty. Like when we talk privately, like on FaceTime, like on internet, he's like,
New
"Oh yeah,
donation
21
from
Savage,
Heather
Lil Uzi
Clark.
Vert."
what does zesty mean? Am I just too old? What is zesty? Thank you for the direct dono, Hannah. I saved you from Tipster. I'm glad I could get you away from that fat fuck.
On FaceTime, he was like, Fousey, I'd love for you to come to Miami.
Zesty is gay. That's what that means now. Seasoning? Bro, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't believe that.
I'll FaceTime. Fousey, I'd love for you to come to Miami, train me out, work me out a little bit. I was like, all right, I don't judge him.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've had conversations with him. I don't think he's gay.
He's scared of you. You're big.
Yeah, but
Why the fuck is he saying Aiden Ross is gay? What is happening? Why is Aiden Ross being labeled as gay by Fouseytube? If there is one thing that I can't, like, make fun of Aiden Ross on, is that he's definitely not gay. He's definitely not gay. From what I've seen so far. But Fousey, you can make an argument Fousey's gay. You can make an argument all goddamn day.
wouldn't you think his gay stuff would come out then? Because he's like,
No,
you know?
once you have to treat him nice and take down the first barrier. You have to peel the onion.
You see
a
the
little
gay
bit. You're
Aiden
not
Ross.
there yet. Yeah.
Got it.
Is Aiden can't be gay? There's no way.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
So do you have anything planned to do with Kai?
So it's crazy.
Because I saw the DM.
It's fucking crazy because I went from irrelevant to now talking to Kai through stream. He was watching me live. I was watching him live.
Yeah.
Talking to Aiden, getting a kick deal from Aiden. Rice Gum calling me to congratulate.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I love these kids because they're now the kings, but they all fucking say, you were the guy who paved the way, Fousey. And I respect that so much. Like,
Man, you were the guy that paved the way for all of us being fucking assholes on the internet, which we need assholes on the internet. What would be commentary without assholes on the internet? What would be commentary without it? What would be the internet without assholes? The problem is that the assholes that you have quote unquote paved the way for are scammers, idiots, flat earthers, all of these retards. So if you're taking credit for all these people, you did a terrible job, dude.
even Agent said that on his stream. So Kai's very brand safe. And obviously right now I'm in muddy waters, so I think it's going to take a while to get there. But I 100%, I put this on my vision board. I already manifested it. I'm going to be sitting on a stream with Kai 100%.
So what? So
Aiden's
I put it on my vision board. Dude, that is the most white mom shit ever. That is the most white mom shit ever. I put it on my vision board. You know the movie The Secret? If you manifest things into the universe, they become real for you. They become tangible. If you want a Lamborghini and you work a 9-to-5 job and you just put it on a board and stare at it every day, you will get that
Arden Ross is
Lamborghini.
definitely gay.
What?
From rapping about blowing dudes, acting gay around rappers by trying to touch their butts, and sniffing Tate's chair.
Okay, you've made a compelling argument. I forgot about sniffing Tate's chair. That is a compelling argument. That is a compelling argument.
going to be first, though. Aiden I'm going to Miami with. And
yeah, Aiden's.
I can finally stream with him now on Kick because Twitch, you couldn't do that.
Yeah, I remember that, David.
Yeah.
So, what was I going to ask you about Kai?
Oh, Kai, by the way.
Yeah.
Kai came to the Roman vs. Fousey tour. So let me show you the impact.
Whoa,
let me show
what
you the
the
impact
fuck?
that these social media influencers have. There's a video of Kai Cenat at the Roman vs. Fousey tour, a little kid.
Bro, this was years ago.
Smiling, taking pictures with us in the meet and greet, and he tweeted me and said, "You changed my life," and he DM'd me privately in 2018 saying, "You're such a good person. I just want you to know that." Look how it comes full circle now. Now I'm glazing him. I want to be on him.
Wait, you're such a good person from 2018? Bruh. Dude, this is the thing about a lot of creators. They will say all of these nice things when you're on top, but when you're down, they won't pay attention to you. The problem is that Fousey had an artificial up. He was always a dick. He was always a crazy person. And because he was, quote unquote, on top, these people will come out of the woodwork and suck your dick. That's just what it'll do. And that's what it'll be. Like, in the hypothetical nature that I end up making it big on this platform or hit, like, let's say Tom status or whatever, I don't think I'm going to... I don't know. If I keep grinding my ass off, I probably will. But that's the ultimate goal. But I tend not to suck... Like, I don't get these people that will reach out all the time to other creators and be like, "I love you. You're the best. Oh, my God. You're amazing." It's just like, bro, like, your shit... I like your content. What's up? Like, what is with all the what is with all the dick sucking that's going on?
His stream, he went from just a viewer, supporting, getting inspired, to now being the #1 Twitch streamer in the world.
Yeah.
Crazy. We have influence. That's why we have to use our influence and our power correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. Why do you think it took you so? Why it took you so long to realize that though?
I always realized it.
You just did it wrong.
I did it wrong. I was like, the way I try to say it, I was like a Super Saiyan version of Goku, but I didn't know how to harness all my powers. So I would use it bad. Once I learned how to be as crazy as Yusuf is, as loud, as obnoxious, whatever, but harness the powers, Ultra Instinct, channel it, it's game over. I fucked up in Toronto. My whole career could be over right now because of what happened.
So the Muddy Waters, let's talk about what was that all really about with the girl?
I'm a fucking...
Oh, finally, we're getting into the girl. Remember when he asked the initial question, probably like 13 minutes into the interview, and now we're at 35 minutes of Fousey just sucking his own dick. Now we're getting into what happened with the girl.
Idiot, Brad. I'm a fucking idiot.
So
it's as if I look for reasons to self-sabotage and lose everything. And I have to ask my therapist why that keeps happening. I party all night in Toronto. I go to the club all night. I don't drink. I'm sober. I go straight from the airport to the... I go straight from the club to the airport. Haven't slept. I stream all the way up until I sit at the airport seat. This is illegal. If somebody called in the airport and said, yo, passenger sitting in this seat in this airline has a bomb, Twitch would have banned me immediately for life, would have made articles, but I did it because I'm
Why?
stupid and I was towing the line. I had lost it. Fly to...
Bro, how does it his team... Okay, here is my argument that Fousey doesn't have a good team. Hey, Fousey, you're at the airport. Remember that time that you had a bomb threat at the Walmart? Maybe not do it again this time. I know you're tired. I know you want to keep the subathon going. But hey, dude, you know, you did have a bomb threat situation happen or shooting situation happen last time that you went viral for. Maybe not stream at the airport. Something tells me he doesn't have a good team around him. I think they just listen to what the fuck he wants.
Attendant was hot as shit. So I end the stream, flirt with her, yada, yada, all this shit. So I'm like, my dopamine is high.
He did what at Walmart? No, it was a TTS. So at the Walmart, TTS went onto his phone, and it said, like, Fousey, you have a good life. Don't shoot up the Walmart or whatever. Like, and he ran out of the Walmart. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Imagine if that happened at the airport. And he just said it. He's like, well, I was stupid. You know, I was streaming at the airport. At a Best Buy. I always fuck up Best Buy and Walmart for some reason. I just don't go there anymore. But like at the Best Buy, why would you keep streaming at the airport? How doesn't his team call him and say, "Hey, Fousey, like you really shouldn't be streaming at the airport. We're gonna take your phone away, or deactivate something, or end the stream, or whatever." Like you shouldn't be streaming at the airport after that happening.
I'm horny as fuck, like all this shit. I get off the plane. I should go sit on my desk, sit on the seat, and sleep until I get back to LA, shower, shave, pray, do the stream. I want more clout. I want more energy. I call myself, I talk shit. I'm the best IRL streamer in the world. I go live in the New York airport. I go sit next to a girl at the bar. As soon as I sit next to her, she's receptive. She's throwing energy at me. She's happy, all this stuff. I'm having fun with her. She gives me a hug. When she gives me the hug, she kisses me on the cheek.
Did she know you were streaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked her too, have you been drinking? I only had one drink, so you're not super drunk right now? Not at all. You can watch it. She says that.
Yeah.
I give her a hug. She kisses me on the cheek. What does my horny dumbass do? Can I kiss you on the lips?
Why would you try to kiss her, man?
Just to show people like, yo, I just landed in New York. I haven't showered. I
Show
haven't
them
slept.
this.
And I'm still about to do this shit like a fucking...
You still come across as a fucking slime ball, bro. Like, I feel like everyone's missing the situation here. It's not that, like, bro, but in the video, she looks way more drunk than just one drink. I think it might just because, I think the reason I'm thinking that is because she looks like trailer trash. She looks like the kind of shit that would be served up at, you know, the trailer park fucking barbecue. But, it's not a good idea to like randomly do that on stream with somebody that says I am a victim of sex trafficking.
Fousey comparing himself like a DB's character, like damn my favorite Fousey arc was when he almost went super Muslim when Keem helped him on July 15.
Yeah, that shit is classic. July 15th is a classic day. I celebrate it every year.
For him to say he's the next Buddha.
I work at a bar. She was drunk. Okay, that's based on your interpretation and your history as a bartender.
Dumbass. I kiss her multiple times. We're talking.
On stream.
On stream.
Yeah.
Throughout the conversation, we start getting real. She tells me that her ex-boyfriend used to sex traffic her. And she has a tattoo over her genitals on her stomach right here that says his name.
Oh.
I send her $300 for tattoo removal.
Hey, question, chat. If a woman shows you a vagina tattoo of a pimp's name, would you continue to continue to make out with this girl? Yeah, sure. It's nice of him to send the $300 to help with the tattoo removal. But would you continue to speak to this girl and try to keep kissing her after that? Some people are going, yeah, I'm in. See, this is the thing. Some people have morals. Some people don't have morals.
I also start crying vehemently, like hard. Might have been wrong usage of vehemently, but
Vehemently, probably wrong.
Something.
Yeah.
I start crying hard. Why did I cry? I used to be addicted to massage parlors. Still am.
Yeah. Still today.
That is not even remotely comparable. One of you was used and trafficked to get fucked in a trucker parking lot. The other one went to get hand jobs from girls that were trafficked. Those two are not comparable. Sure, do they both involve some form of sex trafficking and the actions in thereof? Yes. But the situations are not comparable. Fousey, you got hand jobs from fucking girls. This girl was used to give hand jobs to people.
Yeah.
When was the last time you went?
One of these things are not like the other.
When?
Don't want to say.
Fair.
I need to start going to my.
He came a little late.
I need to go to my SLA meeting, Sex Love Anonymous meeting.
Is it? But okay, damn. I don't get you all hyped up on your addiction, but is it? What is it like? Like when it's a really good massage, that's the best, right?
So usually, if they give you happy endings, their massage sucks.
But when they're good,
So that's why you read the reviews, and the people who don't get happy endings leave a review like, "What the fuck? She was scratching my back and touching my butt. This shit sucked." Usually when they do, but I don't want to say this to promote it. I know a place that has real life working day women. They have a day job, Kaiser, this, but they have a family. So these women are gorgeous and they live normal lives. They come.
Whoa.
They're fucking boss out the massage. When it's a good massage with the happy ending, forget about it. Forget about it. Forget
I was
about
telling
it.
the guy.
Did you hear Fousey's fake story about story of a brand new relapse? Yeah, I've heard. We're gonna go over it. Don't worry. We have a lot to go through, guys. This is just the context to what the fuck Keemstar and Fousey ended up doing later.
After a good gym session, you get a good rub down, and then on top of that, finish that, and then you don't have to keep up with the relationship or how are you or the fights, nothing. You get to go home.
So is it really an addiction or is it just like
Severe addiction.
But
Because when it happens, like the last time I went, I'm not gonna say when. Last time I went, I had no intentions of going. I said, why the fuck? I'm sober now. All of a sudden, something happened in my life. I've been stressed recently.
what? What happened?
Everything.
All this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, pops up in my head. I wonder what girl's working right now. Maybe I should just go check, see. On autopilot, you literally lose control of your senses. I could literally sit here right now and say,
Notice how Fousey did not talk about not getting a blowjob yet at the airport, or if he did or didn't.
Fousey didn't comment if the head was good toe.
He's talking about that incident, but now it's on a different conversation about getting a hand job at a massage parlor. Notice how he kind of like snaked his way out of that conversation. Now I might be being uncharitable. But notice how he doesn't directly say anything else outside of that. He's like, yeah, I gave her $300. What about what about you grabbing her ass? What about walking away with her pointing in the other direction? There's a lot of things, Fousey, that you aren't really bringing up here. You kind of just go into how you went to go get a hand job again. Like, come on, bro. Come the fuck on.
Brad, do not drink this or do not lift that weight. No matter how much I said it, you're still going to lift that weight. I get in my car, I go, I finish.
Real addiction. How was it?
Incredible. I'm not going to lie about my addiction. I'm not trying to promote
Bro,
it.
yeah.
What about the girl
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
at the airport?
Here's why.
You know,
She comes in the room. She immediately knew what time it was. She saw a healthy young man. Usually she sees old ass men go to these massage parlors.
Yeah.
There's always old ass men in the lobby. She sees a good looking, hot ass young guy. But I'm so respectful to these women. Guess what I asked her? So mine comes from an intimacy disorder. Guess what I asked her while she's giving me a handy?
while she's giving you the handy?
Guess what I asked her?
I have no idea, bro.
Can you stop and give me a hug?
No.
Imagine asking a prostitute for a hug. In the middle of a hand job, you're just like, can you give me a hug? That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. That's pathetic as shit.
Oh,
Swear to
no.
God, I do it.
Bro, like, that guy's laughing because he thinks it's funny. I just think it's so pathetic it's funny. Like, it's bottom of the barrel bullshit pathetic. Also, happy birthday, Aiko. I thought I saw happy birthday in chat for you.
Because of emotional damage that's been inside of me as a kid, where I didn't get loved when I needed it most. My parents didn't say I love you till this year.
I saw that with your dad saying that.
Yeah, so I have like.
Is that real, really?
I swear to God, I have emotional damage that from a kid that never felt loved, that got told when he humped a leopard, you're not, the devil's in your head, you're not a good Muslim, you're gonna die, you're a bad person. So
You are a bad Muslim. You're still a bad Muslim. Your brother literally disavowed you for being a bad Muslim. What are you talking about?
This woman for a hug. You know what she said? You're so cute. And she gave me a hug. I treat these women with nothing but respect. Usually guys are in there drunk. Do this, do that, take off your clothes. I don't do none of that.
How do you know that?
Huh?
They tell you? How do you know
Yeah,
that?
I talk to these women. Because I come so fast, I have time to talk to them.
Respect.
Yeah, usually they go like, yo, they save the last 30 minutes. I go, I just need the last like 5 minutes. I swear to God.
Wow. That's
Why are you telling everyone this? Oh, I don't need to know that Fousey busts in 5 minutes. I didn't need to know that.
hilarious.
I forgot what we were talking about before that. Oh, the airport incident.
Yes, the airport thing.
Okay, finally, we're back on track.
So then she shares her story. I send her $300. I start crying. Why do I start crying? Going to the massage parlors I've gone to over the years, I have no confirmation of this, but I always assumed, because I thought it was a thing, that a lot of these women were flown into this country. Hey, do you want a job? Work at this massage parlor and you get to stay in this country. Being like used.
Yeah.
So I said, I have a lot of experience with sex trafficking. What did the internet hear? I sex trafficked women. Strike one.
Wait a minute. Nobody that was covering the situation, that knows the situation, said directly that you were sex trafficking women. That I am aware of. I don't even think I saw that really on Twitter. I don't even think the H3 Reddit was saying that he sex trafficked women. Like, am I crazy? I don't think I saw that. Okay, listen. It's the internet. People are going to say crazy shit. There's probably a small subsection of retards that said that. I'm going to be charitable to that point. But he focused in on that. But I don't. Keemstar didn't say it.
My parents didn't love me, so I pay a handy lady for hugs.
So true, Drew. Do. But, like, Keemstar didn't say it. Augie didn't say it. I didn't say it. Tom didn't say it. Nobody who has a large platform said it. Nobody who has 2 fucking brain cells that watched the live stream said that. They just said it was fucked up that you used a person who was sex trafficked for sexual needs. That's what people said. Like, come on, man.
Strike two. I have my audience on their own, unprovoked, send me money to give to her. I sent her over $3,000. She starts crying. She was going to visit her 2 kids. She had $100 in her bank account. Strike two, because that's manipulation. You're trying to manipulate a woman who's in distress and a sex
He's
trafficker.
always been real bothersome, as he pushes his schizo behavior to the maximum. He's experiencing some heartbreak worse than his healthy relationship with Drake, and he's the world's worst Muslim.
Holy shit. Holy shit, Pigeon. Thank you for the 10, bro. That was so fucked. That was a good one. I love that you're this good at the TTS. You can make that shit rhyme.
Strike three. What does my dumbass do? This is a beautiful moment. All the comments. This is so wholesome. I love G7. I love you, Yusuf. What does my dumbass do? We walk off camera. Everyone can see us. We hug. We're kissing. I go, you want to go?
What about the ass grab? Are we going to forget about the ass grab? We're just going to blow past that part.
Walk and just, mess around. She goes, yeah. We walk off camera. I leave my camera and my luggage with the bar. That's how gone I am. I'm walking with her.
Wait, why'd you leave your shit like that? You weren't
Dumbass.
drunk?
I walk away.
Hold on. If you were a true dumbass, you wouldn't look at the bartender, go, hey, make sure none of our stuff gets stolen. Take care of this. Don't make sure nobody takes this stuff. A true dumbass wouldn't have said anything. It sounded like you were going to be gone for a while with this woman. So
I kiss her. We're kissing. We're talking. All this shit. We talk for a while. All of a sudden I go.
Y'all really expect him to admit it on podcast? No. That's why we're bringing it up and shitting on him.
To run back to my stream. As I'm running back to my stream, all I had to do was run back and say, guys, she has to catch her flight. And that would have been the best moment that happened on my stream in the entire subathon. Guess what my dumbass does? I sit down and I say, guys, I just joined the Mile High Club. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Kitty, my assistant. Kitty, can I say it? Kitty has joined the Mile High Club multiple times.
How was it? Did you like it?
Come sit here, Kitty. Come here.
Oh my God, who gives a shit about if kitties join the Mile High Club? Plus, retard, you implied that you had sex in the airport. That's just airport sex. That's bathroom sex. That's not airport. That's not an airplane. You're not miles in the air fucking in the bathroom. That is the Mile High Club.
For 1 sec.
Come here for one
Please,
sec.
Please,
I
right
want
over
to tell
there.
this story. Come here.
Please sit right over there with the. Yes. That dog is so cute. Oh my
Watch,
god.
ask her.
Okay.
So you've done it twice.
Okay, we did it 3 times. It was with the same. Am I talking loud?
No.
I can hear myself. Okay. We did it 3 times. It was with the same person, and we were flying to Italy.
3 times on the same flight.
Yeah, but it was an
Why'd you just do that?
I'm so sorry. It's called a stress fart. I'm so sorry.
Why'd you do that?
I'm so sorry. Please don't kick me out, Brad. I'm sorry.
Bro, what?
I'm so sorry.
Did he just fart on the podcast? What the fuck?
Sorry.
Bro, you ripped
In
major
my
ass.
question-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like
I'm
it
sorry.
ricocheted off the couch.
I'm
dude.
actually sorry.
You know how
What
many
the
times he
fuck?
farts in my face?
No, no,
Do you
stop.
understand?
Stay on the subject.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay, I'm sorry,
wow.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Wait, was she trying to say, do you know how many times he farts in my face? We're just going to blow past that, huh? That has to be a bit.
okay. All right, let me break it down. So I'm flying to Italy. It's an international flight, and it's a red eye.
I literally do not care that this girl got fucked on the
He
airplane.
was a model. He was walking in Milan Fashion Week. So like the way.
Don't
Off the
care.
camera. First thing I say is, guys, I just joined the Mile High Club. I don't stop there. I double down. I swear to God, I joined the Mile High Club.
my
I don't
God.
stop there. Wallahi, I just joined the Mile
Yo,
High Club. Bradley Martin,
there's-
I swear to God on everything that I love. I'm not going to say my mother, religion, or anything because this is a heavy subject. I swear to God on everything I love, I did not fuck this woman.
Why'd you say that?
She comes back on camera, right? All of a sudden, what do? I'm sorry. I just used your pain, your
No, you started screaming at the camera. You started being like, guys, you got pranked by Fouseytube. You got pranked by Fouseytube. That was your cope. You're really kind of like skipping that important part out.
story for a joke. I tried to be funny. I spent 5 minutes apologizing. Her response, don't worry about it. You're the sweetest. Don't worry. It's just a joke. It's okay. I felt like
Hey
shit.
Fousey
I'm so
got
angry at this
asked
point
Talia
after what
the
I did. She
creator
left
for
them on my
head.
Twitter.
You two make a nice couple since you're more like a submissive cluck that catches nuts in the bum raw.
Holy shit.
This guy tweets me, cussing me out. You should die, kill yourself. And I go, I would call you and I use the F word, but I don't use that word. It's offensive. So I was just shooting myself in the foot as I go.
Wait.
That's
you-
actually why I got banned.
You tweeted that?
I said it out loud.
Oh.
I said I would call you
Oh, you said it out loud
In
on your
response,
stream, but
yeah.
you read the tweet.
Correct.
And you said it on the stream.
I didn't read
Oh.
his tweet. I replied to him. I said I would call you a
Yeah,
F slur,
got it.
but I don't use that word. It's offensive.
So
I
now
don't
you're-
use that fucking word.
Yeah.
I was so fucking tired and weak and hurt, and I
Yeah.
needed rest. I land, and it
This is the thing. OSG Knight Rider. This is what Fousey does. If you are shocked that Fousey makes shit up for attention to look like the victim or the hero every chance he gets, that you don't know enough about Fousey.
everybody edits the clip on the internet. They make it seem like so out of context. They don't show nothing from the beginning, nothing from the end. What do they show?
I do remember when Fousey called I remember Fousey got called out for fucking prostitutes and backpacking whores by Vitali. I remember when him and Vitali had a fucking back and forth. I do remember that.
Me sitting down next to a woman, her drinking alcohol, me kissing her, me coming back on stream saying I joined the Mile High Club.
Yeah.
No one to blame but myself. I fucked up.
Yeah, it's tough too because like also just the way things are clipped up nowadays. Like, dude, I saw a
In
clip.
seconds, dog.
It's
Bro.
always taken out of
Bro,
context.
Keemstar, right?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting into the thick of it. I want to preface this before we get started because I brought it up earlier in the stream. I knew the Happy Punch shit. Because Keem's made it public. I'm just gonna say what I know. So Keem told me about the Happy Punch shit. That story has not changed this entire time, privately and publicly, about why Fousey was removed. That's not like a thing that has been changed. That is a fucking consistent story. Because I forgot how it came up in conversation, but he said the exact same thing he's been saying in videos, in the Twitter space, everything about the Happy Punch stuff.
Sorry, Chris, that super chat didn't go through again.
No, you're cool, Vanguard. The thing is that nothing's changed on that front. And Fousey is kind of like making a spectacle out of it. This is my interpretation of it. If I was in Keem's shoes, let's play the game like I am in Keemstar's shoes. I'm in a business relationship with a friend of mine that is constantly on the ups and downs. He comes up with this idea. He brings it to me. We finance it together. We work together. We create something out of it. But the person who initially brought it to me, literally brought it to me, is not pulling their weight. They're not working. They're no longer around. They can't handle it. They don't go to events. They don't do what's asked of them to make sure that they're promoting the fighters. They're just sitting around doing nothing. If I was in Keem's shoes, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I would have been a lot more fucking brutal than Keemstar was. I wouldn't let him have 5% of the shares. I wouldn't give him an opportunity to buy his shit back. And the reason that I wouldn't is because he is shown to be somebody that cannot prove himself. He is somebody that came with an idea to build something and isn't following through on the promise. That is a business. If you are not pulling your weight in the business, you get pushed the fuck out. You are no longer welcome in the business. You're no longer welcome. Get the fuck out. Because you're not pulling your weight. That is how I would have handled it. And I give props to fucking Keem for giving him 5% and offering to buy his shares back. I wouldn't offer that. I'd be like, go fuck yourself. Put in the work or you get nothing. But that's like the craziest thing to me. Is that Fousey's trying to make himself the victim when he wasn't putting in the work to earn it.
Text me immediately. Bro, what the fuck? How could you fuck up? My girlfriend's giving me hella shit for it. He wasn't even mad. His girlfriend was mad, and he's whipped by his girlfriend. So he goes, my girlfriend's giving me shit for it. I reply to him. First thing I say is, Keem, I did not fuck this woman. He goes to Twitter, bashes me. Goes on Drama Alert, bashes me. The next day, when I get banned, posts and says, Fousey gets banned on Twitch for doing something with a drunk girl.
Yeah.
I reply to it and I go, I know my relationship with H3 affects you greatly.
That is a cope. That's a fucking cope. Like, I'm going to be honest. Yes. Does Keemstar still hate fucking H3 more than normal humans hate people? Absolutely. Same can be said of Ethan. But, like, he's coming to you saying, dude, you fucked up. And he just turns around and goes, well, my relationship with H3 is the problem. And I know it's a problem for you. And that's why you're mad at me. No, that's not why. Nobody even cared that you were on the H3 podcast other than the H3 fans. I'm not even going to joke. I had no idea he was on the H3 podcast until all this shit came out.
But I got banned for using the F slur, and I showed proof. People started twisting the reason as to why I got banned to fit their favor. Even till this day, I have tweets on my Twitter right now, posted today. Fousey manipulated, did this, did that, got banned for doing this to a drunk girl. Had nothing to do with it.
Nobody said that directly. People were speculating based on that. There's no lie in the tweet. There's no lie in the tweet that Drama Alert put out. It's not, they did not say directly because Fousey took advantage of this drunk girl at the airport that looks like she's trailer trash, got banned on Twitch. That's not what was said. It was following that, he was banned. That is a huge event that is going on. Of course they're going to reference that as a potentiality. Not directly, that was the reason. Your addled manic brain made it think that that's what they said.
There's always going to be that negative narrative. Like, just because people found out about it.
Yeah, but this is a very fucking serious allegation.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's done by me, this is fucking serious.
No, I'm not saying it's right, but when people find out information like that, the majority of those people aren't going to go.
Bro, you said, bro, what the fuck did you eat, dude?
Did he just fart again? He's talking about a serious thing that's going on, and he just ripped ass a second time. Bro, hold it in.
I've been. We're gonna talk about that. I haven't
You can't just come here just fucking
I've been
ripping
eating
ass.
a lot of bad stuff and sodium and everything.
Bro,
I
why
had
are
a
you
pint
just
of
ripping
gelato
ass,
ice cream
though?
yesterday. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. That's so rude. I'm actually sorry.
It's disgusting,
Look,
bro.
at the end of
I'm
the
just glad
day,
it doesn't smell.
At the end of the day, listen. When I used to go through this cancellation, when I was at the top of YouTube, I used to respond by myself. I remember when Keem exposed me for fake pranks.
Yeah.
I was in my apartment, 1600 Vine, penthouse apartment, living next door to Logan. No manager around me, no friends around me, no assistant around me. I pull out the camera, I press record, I cuss out the camera for 45 minutes and say my pranks are fake. Ruin my career. Now, I have a team around me. I wouldn't have survived this situation if I didn't have people around me telling me like you said.
Wait a minute. So are you... Hold on. I need to listen to that again.
Sorry, that's so rude. I'm actually sorry.
It's disgusting,
Look,
bro.
at the end
I'm
of
just
the
glad
day,
it doesn't smell.
At the end of the day, listen. When I used to go through this cancellation, when I was at the top of YouTube, I used to respond by myself. I remember when Keem exposed me for fake pranks.
Yeah.
I was in my apartment, 1600 Vine, penthouse apartment, living next door to Logan. No manager around me, no friends around me, no assistant around me. I pull out the camera, I press record, I cuss out the camera for 45 minutes and say my pranks are fake. Ruin my career.
And say my pranks
I have
were
a team
fake.
around me. I wouldn't have survived
Ruined my career, and now I have a team
this
around me.
situation if I didn't have people around me telling me like you said.
So are you saying that if you had a team around you, you wouldn't have admitted that your pranks were fake, or is that just me being uncharitable as fuck?
If you have your truth and you're good, there's nothing to stress about, and I got through it. At the end of the day, though, it's not excusable. I fucked up so bad, and it's the reason I'm now going back to therapy. It's the reason I'm going to open up the stream with a therapist. It's the reason I'm going to sleep early, wake up early.
Okay. I am going to say something. Having a therapist on a live stream is not good for your mental health. Shocking. Very cold fucking take. It's not even a hot take. It's the common sense take. Having your therapist where you talk about your personal intimate issues and your life should not be for over 9,000 people to watch. That's actually incredibly unhealthy. And in my opinion, me personally, if my therapist said, Chris, you could totally live stream our interactions being a therapist and a client, I would look at that therapist and go, you aren't taking this seriously. You're out of your fucking mind. I would not be okay with that because that's not healthy. You need an intimate, isolated conversation with a therapist. You can't have that with 9,000 people. You can't have that with 9,000 people watching you and you worried about what the chat's saying. You can't do that.
Go to the gym at Zoo Culture, eat healthy again, because I almost fucked up everything God just gave me.
Yeah, but let's talk about that idea a little bit. Can you really though fuck it up? Like unless you did some really like actually did really fucked up shit. I don't think you can at this point.
I think you can. Here's the thing, you can, in the terms of mainstream media, meaning
Yes, Ruth. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. That's what I'm doing. Absolutely. I have zero issue saying that. Fousey's a clown, and I make money off of clowns.
I won't get a Coca-Cola brand deal. I won't get Sony. I won't get that shit.
Yeah.
But I'll still have my audience, like the Nelk Boys and everything they did with Happy Dad.
Right.
I don't want to just be that on social media, which I know I can be. G7 is going to be a multi-million-dollar brand, just like Raw Gear, just like Nelk, all that shit. I want that, but I also want mainstream attention. I want my message to reach the mainstream. I want to be sitting on a reality show.
Oh, God. He's talking about reality shows again. Oh, no. 2016 Fousey's back. So you guys get the context with Keemstar, right? And the context with the airport, which he doesn't really fucking go in on really at all. Okay? You guys get that? You guys get it? Do we get it? Do we get it? Let's get on to the Keemstar part of this. So Keem is made aware of the interview and what Fousey said about him. Let's just listen to Keemstar's response.
Fousey, you just went on Bradley Martin to tell your truth, and in two different scenarios, you spoke about me. Let's talk about the girl in the airport, all right, first, and then we'll talk about you leaving Happy Punch and how that went down, because this is my truth, and my truth is fucking reality, all right? So you said on Bradley Martin that I gave you a text saying that I was very upset how you treated that girl in the airport. Or that I wasn't upset, that my girlfriend was upset, and you said the Keemstar wasn't even upset, his girlfriend was, and his girlfriend runs him and owns him and some shit like that. No, false, all right? The guy that gets run by girls is you. Proof, in the Bradley Martin, in the same podcast, you just said your girlfriend fucking cheated on you and was running around with some other fucking...
Why are all these cucks in the world? Can we just be honest here? Why are all these cucks in the world? Why do people do that? It seems like every content creator lately is a cuck. Keffels, Tipster, fucking Xander Hall, fucking Sneeko, fucking... There's so many cucks lately. I just don't get it. Adam 22. There's too many cucks. No more. No more. We need to... The final solution involves cucks.
Dude, all right? No girls run me. That is not the reason why fucking I text you and I was upset. The reason why I text you and I was upset is because when the thing happened with you and the girl in the fucking airport, all right? I woke up early that morning. It was 10:30 in the morning. I remember this. My messages are spammed with, oh my God, check on Fousey. Something's going on with Fousey because you were crying on stream and all this other stuff. So I called you out of concern, something I do all the time. Baby, how many times do I got to call Fousey? Just concerned for his mental health, anything, right? Just worried about him. So I call you and I say, Fousey, what?
And I'm not going to lie. There was a lot of times that he would talk to fucking Fousey. Bradley's not fucking around on that one. They would constantly be talking to that motherfucker. What's up, Shwani?
What's going on? I got all these messages from YouTubers that, you know, something bad's happened. What's happening? And you go, no, I'm fine. I'm playing the July 15th character. He goes, Keem.
Do you hear that part? I'm playing the July 15th character. I'm going to say it here and now. Any person that is playing a character will always be found out to not actually be playing a character. That is who they are. Def Noodles during that time frame, that wasn't a character. That was Dennis. The short little Guido douchebag F slur that that doxed me never was a character. That's who he was. Fouseytube, there's no character. That is Yusuf. Fousey is Yusuf, and Yusuf is Fousey. The July 15th guy is Yusuf. DSP is not a character. All of these people are not characters. That is who they are. You guys, people need to learn that when somebody says, "Oh, they're a character," that's not real. It's not real unless they're in a fucking movie. There's no character.
I just fucked this girl in the bathroom. And I'm thinking, right on, good for you, man, good for you. Not thinking anything of it. Later in the day, I get the context of what actually took place. This girl's a victim of sex trafficking and all this other stuff, and I see the manipulation that you pulled on her, and then I see you bragging that you got a blowjob in the fucking bathroom, and I see all this stuff, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? So I text you, yo, what is this? Even my girlfriend's mad. This is such a bad look. And you text me back, I didn't fuck that girl. Well, you just lied to me then. Because I called you early that morning. Did you forget? Did you forget? I called you at 10:30 Eastern that morning, and you told me on the phone? So that's why I'm mad. You fucking lied to me. Now, this story that you told on Bradley Martin with you leaving Happy Punch is, for the most part, accurate. All right? But you left another key part out of this, right? It is true that you weren't pulling your part for Happy Punch and you weren't doing anything. And it is true that I overpaid you for your shares. And it is true that I said, look, we started this together. This was your idea. I don't want to fully buy out your shares. I will give you 5%. You're going to stay 5%. You're going to own 5% of the...
That is way too generous. I wouldn't have given him shit. I would have left him in the goddamn dust. Does that make me an asshole? Sure. I don't give a fuck. If you're not pulling your weight in the fucking business, I'd shut your ass out. Stay the fuck out of here. You're not doing your work. You might be able to buy it back in the future if you put in the fucking work. And Colton, yeah, I feel bad for Keem too. He called into the last stream I did about Fousey, and he opened up a lot about that stuff. He really cared for the fucker, and the guy just completely destroyed himself.
This company forever. I don't ever want you to just be completely out of Happy Punch. All that is true. So thank you.
Our old boss getting kicked out of Smarts. Wait, that dumb blonde bitch that tried to steal $6,000 from me and who I hope is tied up by their Achilles tendons got kicked out of Smart Circle. What a surprise.
Thank you for acknowledging what a good friend and good business partner I have been to you. All right. But the part that you left out, this little spin that you tried to put on it, where, you know, you were taken advantage of when you were down and out, because that's not true at all. The part that you left out is when you did get better, you came back, we got on the phone, we started talking again daily, we were working on, you know, I was calling you every day to get you back. All I wanted was Fouseytube to get his career back, all right? And I asked you, are you upset about buying the shares in Happy Punch, all right? And you said, yeah, it kind of bothers me. I'm like, okay, well then just buy them back for the same amount. You left that part of the story out. And that didn't happen once. I offered you to buy back your shares at the same amount that fucking you sold them to me.
And I can confirm that story is consistent. That story is consistent from what he fucking said. That is consistent. Fousey left out important details in that interview. There's a lot more to that interview. I highly recommend, if you want to confirm what Keemstar says here, watch that part of the interview.
At least 10 times in our conversations, I was trying to figure out anything to help my friend and help my business partner get back, because you were so down. That's the truth. And
it sucks. That fucking sucks. That sucks. Keem loved that guy, which is crazy to say out loud that Keem likes anybody. But he did. He liked him. He liked him. He wanted his friend back. He wanted his friend to be successful with him. Fousey spat in his fucking face. So people demand that Fousey send text messages. So Keem shows proof here. calling him at 11:14. Yes, he fucked up the timeline. He meant to say 11. And shows that there was a 1-minute call. People say, why it's only a minute? Why you only call him for a minute? Well, it's because he was live on stream and I wanted to give him some time. So people demanded that Fousey drop the text messages. So here they are. Stop streaming. This shit is so goddamn bad. I just learned the context of all of this. Notice how Fousey doesn't pay attention to this part right here. And a lot of people didn't pay attention to this part right here that are Fousey dick riders. Just learned the context of all of this. It's not just the phone call that he's like, yeah, Keem, I fucked this girl in the bathroom. And all these people are reaching out to him saying, hey, you need to check up on Fousey. He apparently, according to Keem, he didn't know what actually was going on at the time. And once he learned the context, right here, just learned the context. It's not just, oh, I randomly heard it later. It's, I learned what happened. This is bad. Stop streaming. Okay, I'm on my way to get a mental health eval once I land. Dude, you need to get off the internet. That is what's healthier for you. There are videos all over Twitter. Bro, you clearly took advantage of that girl. It looks so fucking bad. And it does. The girl is a sex trafficking survivor. And Fousey starts kissing her and doing random shit with her. And allegedly he got a blowjob from her in the bathroom. You look like a scumbag, Fousey. So, of course, he's going to be like, stop streaming. I didn't do anything with her, Keem. According to Keem, he called him, said that I fucked the girl in the bathroom, and then it ended. My girlfriend is going off right now at me. She's seen it first. So, chat, the thing is that Fousey said that it was Keemstar's girlfriend, a.k.a. Brantley, that got Keem to be upset in the first place. This text message is way after I just learned the context. So Fousey is framing it that Brantley was the one that was actually mad and Keemstar's pussy whipped. But look at this. That is before Keemstar brought anything up about Brantley. So Fousey is framing it, as Colossal is Crazy would once say, as an alternate reality. There is an alternate reality to the story happening right now where Fousey proudly says that it was Keemstar's girlfriend because he is pussy whipped, that he's mad at Fousey. But the real text message shows it was the context that what made him mad. And on top of that, Brantley was pissed. Come on, Fousey. Quit playing this game. So I texted you to say I didn't do anything but got on call to say I fucked her. Damn. Let's take a look at those timestamps. PTS, so I was in NY, so it's 11 a.m. Okay. So he called you during that time frame. Still corroborates his story. These timestamps are apparently from 11:12. This was 11:14. There's definitely a fuck up somewhere in here between the two stories. There is a fuck up here. So Fousey is showing that he said, I didn't do anything with that girl at 11:13, but the call was at 11:14. Somebody's fucking up here. I'm more inclined to believe Keem, in my opinion, because I've heard these stories behind the scenes. Not the one about the airport shit, obviously, but like the Happy Punch, Fousey constantly like just doing crazy shit all the time. Fousey's done nothing to like earn my trust, so I have no reason to believe Fousey when there is a phone call and then all of these texts are also within the same time frame. I just learned the context of all of this, so let's keep going. Now, Fousey puts out a video looking like some sort of reject from the Matrix and has his own truth.
Keemstar. Keemy Dreamy.
Now, chat, I'm going to bring something up to you guys. Who used to call Keemstar Keemy Dreamy? Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember? Because I do. I do. Etika. I am going to say this again for like the billionth fucking time in a row. every single person that brings Etika into a drama with Keemstar. And I said this during the super mega shit when they brought up Daniel. Using a dead person to try and sling shit at another person is the most scumbag fucking move a human being can make. You are nothing but fucking scum. You're going to hell and the devil's gonna rape you. That is what is going to happen. Using a dead person who took their own life for brownie points in a personal drama between two people. You will be raped by Satan. That's not me making a joke. If I believed in heaven or hell and Satan was real, the people that use people's suicides in drama, you get fucked in the ass for all eternity. Stop using Etika. Stop. You're a bunch of fucking disgusting degenerates. Now that I got off my soapbox on that.
My brother, Daniel. You just said in your Twitter video that I called you and said I just fucked this girl in the bathroom. I just posted the text proof that my first text with you right after the incident was, Keem, I didn't do anything with this girl. That's fucking low even from you, dog. Not even Def Noodles would do some bullshit like you.
Can I just be... Why is Def Noodles in the conversation? Because he made fun of Fousey a handful of times? Fucking Fousey apparently threatened to kill him or something? What is happening? Why is Def Noodles involved?
The only reason all these fake news articles are posting that I got banned on Twitch because of sexually assaulting a girl is because Drama Alert spread that fake narrative.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Fousey, that is not what the tweet said. Where was the lie in that tweet? It's your manic brain that makes you think that. Come on, bro. Come the fuck on. You can't actually believe that. You're actually insane.
You made me want to kill myself, Keem. I was your friend for so many years because I was terrified of you. Everybody knows you're the biggest person who can get someone canceled.
No offense to Keemstar. None. I like the guy. We're cool. He cannot cancel anybody anymore. He can't do it. He can't do it. He doesn't have the power that he used to. Sure, does he have connections? Absolutely. But canceling somebody and, like, making the world hate you? Not anymore. I'm sorry, bro. Not anymore. And Fousey being a pussy and, like, cozying up to the person he was afraid of all of these years, that doesn't sound real. That sounds like a cope.
It's all a work, right? This is too absurd to be real.
Bro, this is all real. Fousey's a crazy person. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. That Fousey was cozying up to Keemstar because he was afraid of him. I don't believe that for a goddamn second. That's an insane response. That's not a real thing. I literally, it's just not a real thing. Who cozies up with somebody that they hate? If you hate someone and they are bad for you, don't associate with them. Even if you're afraid of them, just leave them be. Walk away. Throw your hands up. Don't talk about them ever again. Avoid them. It's that simple. But I cannot believe for the life of me as to why somebody would cozy up to somebody that made them want to kill themselves. What, could it be coincidence that Fousey referred to Keem as Dreamy Keemy? No, not. Do you want to know why? Because he brings up Etika in the Twitter space. So, no. Come on. I don't trust that for a goddamn second.
If you're on Keem's good side, your career's good. And you took care of me for years, Keem.
Dude, Nick DiOrio and him had a dumbass falling out over Brantley saying the N-word. Keem couldn't cancel Nick DiOrio. So what the fuck is he talking about? He's gotten so mad at so many people. And nothing's come out of it. You cancel yourself. You cancel yourself. Nobody can cancel you. You cancel yourself. Unless you're like a pedophile, a rapist, or a sex trafficker, or a murderer. Like you can't cancel yourself. Unless you're a absolute horrible human being. And I think Fousey's a scumbag, but I don't think he's a murderer, a rapist, or a pedophile. So he can come back from this.
Even with everything I exposed, I did it with love. But do not try to say I called you and say I fucked this girl. That's low, Keem, even coming from you. I love you. I love Happy Punch. Have a good...
I love you. I love Happy Punch. But you made me want to kill myself, and I was only friends with you because I was afraid of you. Do you not hear the contradicting sentences that is coming out of Fousey's fucking mouth right now? Does nobody pick up on that? I love you. You're amazing. But you made me want to end my life, and I am afraid of you. What? I know he's doing this whole, like, religion fucking grift shit that he's doing lately, and he's like, oh, I have to love all people. He doesn't believe that shit.
life, brother. I'm setting a boundary between us now. I'll contact you when I'm done with this manic episode.
Oh, it just admits that he's having a man. Oh, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, chat. He's not manic in the Twitter space. He's not manic when he posts his bank account and how much money he has. But he's manic right here. This was a few hours before the Twitter space. So just keep that part in mind. So Keemstar shows receipts, 11:14 a.m. Continues on. This is Keemstar after everything.
Whoa!
How? On plane.
For
Stop
pulling
streaming.
this point and being so vain, and being a retarded schizo without a brain. In hell, you shall reign as a pillow princess on cocaine, for the devil's favorite demons to run a spiky train.
Jesus Christ, Pigeon. You're too good at these rhymes, bro. Thank you for the 10. On plane. Stop streaming. Look at this timeline. I don't know where Keem was with these timestamps. I don't know where he was with these timestamps. I'm pretty sure he was in Buffalo. I don't know. I don't follow Keemstar's fucking life. He wasn't on a trip. He wasn't on a bit. He wasn't doing any sort of Happy Punch promotion across the country. There wasn't a fight, so I assume he's back home. The timestamps show 11:15 p.m. Not the original ones that showed 11:14. What we would assume 11:14 based on his time zone. No, wait. So it was 11 in time zone. Would that be around 5 for the east? Northeast? I think so. I think I'm just retarded. I don't know time zones that well. But it does show that there's a timeline here. Then it also shows this call right here. 11:14 a.m. in New York. All New York timestamps after that. So this is after the phone call. That's not during the phone call. That's after the phone call. And especially after the phone call, this was later in the day. So Keem has another Twitter video here. You are I can't say that because Keemstar can't spell to save his fucking life. Much like I can't. But this motherfucker can't spell for a goddamn... he like if there was $1 million on the table and you asked him to spell fraud while he's angry, he can't spell it. He can't spell it to save his life. Wait a minute. I thought Fousey blocked me for a second. I was like, yo, I got blocked by Fousey. Let's go.
Fucking liar. Don't you dare. Either you are fucking lying or you have lost a grasp on reality. One or the other. And I'm not trying to cancel you. I'm not trying to cancel you. All I've wanted for you to have was a good career, all right? And be back. And I'm happy that you're fucking back, right? But when I saw that shit and how you treated that girl, that was fucked up, all right? And on top of that, you lied to me, all right? And I have the fucking receipts to prove it. You're trying to manipulate time and time zones and time difference. Bro, it's all on my phone. I'll put the screenshots right underneath this tweet. I called you in the morning. As soon as I woke up, I'm getting all these text messages from YouTubers. Fousey's messed up. Fousey's manic. Fousey's this. Fousey's that. I called you directly to find out what was going on, all right? It was a 1-minute call. It was real fast. Got you on the phone. I said, Fousey, what's going on? Everyone's telling me that something's wrong. And you go, no, Keem, it's good. I'm just playing the July 15th character. And he goes, Keem, I just fucked a girl in the bathroom. I'm like, right on, man. Right on. All right, I'll let you get back to your stream. Bam. 1 minute call. That's 11 a.m. Got the screenshot to prove it. If you go in your phone and look at that time, you got a call from me, bro. It's in your fucking phone.
Which is curious that, like, Fousey never showed the phone call. He just showed the text messages. He never showed this. That is I'll be honest. That's a little interesting. It's a little interesting. Little bit.
Just look. Show people your fucking call log, bro. Show them. Then later that day, when I find out the context of the girl that you fucked in the bathroom, the girl that was a victim of sex trafficking and how you manipulated her.
Yo, year membership, small PP. Fuck me? No, fuck you, you short bastard.
It's like, bro, when she told you that story, you should have backed off. No, you did the other. You went to go pursue her sexually. Fucked up. Wrong. Bro, I don't want to be associated. I want to be friends with you. And you lied to me. And you fucking lied to me, dude. So when I text you later to confront you, once I know the context, you straight up say, Keem, I didn't do anything with that girl. But you forgot that I had a call with you earlier that day. I understand that you were sleep deprived or whatever, and you might not be.
Come into my house, bitch. Come to my house. Break in, crawl through the window, and I'll give you a beer, bitch.
All there, but the proof is in your phone.
Everyone who doesn't know me and Small PP's friendship will, like, never understand what I just said. They'll be like, whoa, Chris is, like, inviting some random mod to his house. No. I'm not. It's just a friend, dude. Known him way too fucking long.
You can see the phone call. You can see the timestamps. The evidence is in your phone. So if you're not going to be honest about the phone call happening before the text, which you can prove to yourself by just looking at your fucking phone, then fuck you, bro.
Both Shwani and Small PP are outside my house. Damn. Break in through the window, bitch. Now we're into the fun part. Chat. Oh, this is my favorite part. I get all excited when this part comes up. Because I was told in a DM that there's a Twitter space happening. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't care. It's another misfit. It's another fucking Happy Punch promotion Twitter space. Who gives a shit? Like, I never cared. Even when I was in the Happy Punch group chats, I fucking hated that. I was like, I don't give a shit about influencer boxing. Never fucking did. It's kind of boring. If I go in person, it'll be fun. But I don't care about, like, all the hype before that. I just want to see motherfuckers beat the shit out of each other. I want Boogie and Wings to, like, beat the shit out of each other. Like, that is all I care about. The next LawCal boxing match, I will be there. And I'm super excited for that one. But I don't really care that KSI and Jake Paul are jerking each other the fuck off. Whoever wants to fight first. Bitch, just fight already. You guys have been talking shit for 4 years. Get in the ring. Quit being little bitches. Like, that's how much I don't care about this. But then I hear that Fousey has entered into it, and I saw Keemstar was there. And this is going to be a shit show. By the way, Colton, I was supposed to be at that event that you were at, but I fucked up. I should have been there. I went to my friend's bachelor party instead. I was going to go to that, obviously, but I fucked up the time dates, and I should have went to both events because I would have been back in time to do the other event. I fucked up.
Hey, Fousey, come up, bro. Bro, manipulate the people even more, bro. Go on. Manipulate people, bro.
Can I go first? Can I say something, please? Yo, Fouseytube.
Yo, what up? Why do I see a title that says Fousey is a manipulator? Who did that? I hope that wasn't you, fan. I've defended you every single time, fan.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Whoever made that the title, that better not be you. I've talked about you all the time. I've defended you all the time, bro.
Woo!
Dude, who
I
cares?
Like to donate for Kai's to
You're
get
a dick
Hawaiian
now.
pizza.
A donate for Chris. I will not buy Hawaiian pizza for the rest of my life, ever. You can never get me to buy that. I would rather fucking, like, drag my ass over fucking, like, rusted nails.
And when the internet fucking hated you because you sucked KSI's dick for so long publicly,
no way,
I'm the only one who would support you. Is that
Bro,
you,
he
fan?
keeps it real,
Is that
bro.
He comes into this already manic. Can I raise the volume of the space? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Let's see here. Hey, there we go. Let's see how that works. Everyone's gonna lose their ears soon.
That was me, bro. You're a snake.
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him.
Who was it? Who was it? Who was it?
It was me.
Who?
Fan, bro. Fan.
Why would you do that, doggy?
Because you're a manipulator, bro. You manipulate everyone.
How am I a manipulator, doggy? Are you in my shoes? Are you living my life, fat ass?
Bro, listen. You fucking manipulate me, bro.
Hello.
Yo, you don't have to be calling him fat ass and stuff, Fousey.
I did. Cancel me. I did.
All right,
Cancel
bro.
me.
Bro, you're gonna
Go
end
on your
up doing that
phone.
yourself.
Go on your phone
Yo.
and look at the phone call. Right now.
Oh, you called me for 1 minute, Keem. You called me for
Yep.
1 minute, and I told you I fucked the girl?
Yep.
All right, Keem. Stick to that story. I'm sticking to mine.
No, it's not a story. It's the fucking truth.
Oh, the truth. Just like when Drama Alert photoshopped a picture of me and 2 fans and cropped out the background and said that I solicited 2 prostitutes to my fucking hotel room. And then when I told you about it, all you did was delete it and not once apologize.
What the fuck? When the hell was that? I don't even remember that. I'll be perfectly honest. I know a lot of Fousey lore, but that is the one Fousey lore that I was not privy to, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I don't even remember that.
Of course you don't.
I swear to God, I don't remember that. But why are we changing the subject?
You used my name for money and relevancy your whole career.
I cover the fucking news. Of course, I cover
Fuck
anybody.
you! You cover fake news, dog! The only reason people are friends with you is because they know you can cancel them. You don't give a fuck about anybody but
Okay, so
yourself.
our friendship was a fake friendship? You were just friends with me because you were afraid of me?
I was scared as shit of you, dog. You made me want to kill myself.
So you're...
There it is! Fouseytube, big go. The exact same cadence, volume, and everything. You made me want to kill myself. It's happening again. We're back on July 15th, bro. It's happening again. It was August 10th yesterday, but it was July 15th for everyone else, boys.
You're a fraud. So you're a fraud. You're a fake friend and a fraud.
You listen, Keem. You are an emotionally manipulator. You made me want to kill myself.
Okay, who was the asshole at the soundboard? I want your fucking fingers cut off. I hate soundboards.
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to make you kill yourself. I was just calling you out for bad behavior on Drumler, and you got mad and said
in
I made you kill
2016,
yourself.
17, 18, you weren't trying to make me kill myself, Keem?
No.
When I bought my mom a house, you didn't go on your podcast and say bullshit about me? You didn't say that?
Whoa. I bought my mom a house. Fousey, you got caught showing that you didn't buy your mother a house. I can literally pull up the Colossal's crazy. Colossal is crazy. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the house? Oh, here it is.
Bought my parents a house.
You didn't. Welcome to the DOF house. He's literally titled the video, Bought My Parents a House. Except the house is in his name, he owns 100% of the property, and he's the one who's going to live in it when he gets married. But basically...
It still holds up. It still holds up. It still holds up. I want you to listen very carefully to the next segment.
His parents, who are quite elderly, are just going to live in it for a bit. They're going to do all the work decorating, plus they're your parents and the house is empty
Just
anyway,
wait.
so it's like nice, but it's not a big deal, is it? You're not really giving them the house, you're just kind of letting them
I'm
live
gonna let it
there.
play.
So, how the fuck have you bought your parents a house?
Especially if it's their first home.
It's for you.
Okay, well, I'm happy. It's for me and my future wife. It's for
So did he buy the parents the house? Chat, did he buy his parents a house? No. He didn't buy the parents' house. He bought a house for himself and is letting his parents live in the house. Fousey, why the fuck you lying? You've been doing this for years.
I bought my parents the house and I lied because in a video my mom said, no, Yusuf, this house is yours. And tell everybody I bought the house for myself. If I take accountability, own your shit, team.
But you titled the video, I bought my parents a house. That's great.
Never apologize to me.
First of all, you're bringing up so much fucking old shit that I don't even
remember.
remember.
Because it's unhealed trauma, team. You made me want to kill myself. You're not a good person.
Fouseytube bingo again. Blaming Keemstar for everything. Fouseytube bingo brought up the house thing. Doesn't accept the fact that he actually didn't buy the house for his parents. Brings that up as a point. Gets stomped on about it. And then screams that that's not true. Or that he did take accountability for it.
Okay, I'm not a good person. I never claimed to be a good person, but you do. You claim to be a good person, and I saw what you did to that girl in the airport. It was fucked up.
Oh, you saw, you fucking lying fuck. I tweeted you right after. I texted you right after, Keem. I'm not scared of you no more, Keem. The only reason people in this fucking chat, the only reason people in this chat fucking like the fans suck your dick is because you own Happy Punch, the company that I created that you stole from me, dog.
He didn't steal it. This is the thing. This is what a disgruntled asshole will do, business partner. Instead of own up to the faults that they aren't working and that somebody, in my opinion, again, I would have taken Fousey for everything he's fucking got. And then he could say that I stole it from him. I would have fucking done that. I would have bought out his fucking shares, slapped him on the ass and been like, get the fuck out of here. You're not doing any work. Until you prove to me that you could do work and that you are committed to this, I will give you your shares back then. But that's not what happened. It's not what happened. I would have cut his ass out entirely. Gave him 5%. And even offered to have his shares be bought back. So Fousey's making some bullshit up again. Oh, also, if you guys didn't know, Fousey was live during this whole exchange. The whole exchange. There's actually a video on Kick Clips where the Kick Clips channel, or I think it's like a secondary one or somebody that just runs a random account. It's not really like affiliated with Kick, right? You know what I mean? It's like LSF, but for YouTube. These guys like clip all the Kick streamers doing crazy shit. The whole segment with Keem and Fousey is uploaded there. He just did it on live stream. He was talking to Keem on live stream in this Twitter space, screaming all this shit. So for me, being the Fousey aficionado, just kidding. Somebody tells me this was all performative so that the H3 fans will hate him. What you're going to learn is that the H3 fan base actually hates Fousey and thinks that he's a scumbag, but we're not there yet. I'm excited for that one.
I stole it from you, even though you had a lawyer. You had your a whole fucking team that said, "Look, we want out. Fousey wants out." And what did I say? I said, "Well, I'm not going to buy all
listen to
shares.
me.
I will not."
Are you down to listen to me?
What?
Are you down to listen to me? Why we did that?
I'm talking. You're going to listen to me first. You want it out. You called me and you said, I want out, right? With your own lawyer, not John, not all these other people you want to bring up. You had your own fucking attorney.
Already wrong, doggy.
Oh, you didn't have your own attorney?
Can I tell you what happened?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear this.
You called me and said the only role you have in Happy Punch is to be DanaTube. You have to be Wade Plem. You hate Wade so bad, team. You wanted to get him fired so bad that when Wade got fired, you texted me, Wade's fired. You're the new DanaTube. You're back. You said the only role you have at Happy Punch is to go interview people, do the media. I didn't want to be a fucking slave to my own company.
Fousey, you spin and manipulate every single fucking thing you say, all right?
Because you don't, because you've never been wrong in your entire life. Not one Keemstar, everybody's wrong.
Part of that is true, but there's an added spin on it, all right? At the very beginning of Happy Punch, right, you were going to be DanaTube. That was the plan. You were going to run the news. I had the responsibility of gathering the news and running the news team. So we started doing it, and guess who didn't come to work? Fouseytube.
I said that in my video,
This is
Keem.
at the very
I
beginning
said
of this,
that in my video,
before
and
you
guess
thought
what,
that-
Keem?
But no.
Hey.
What Fousey likes to do is Fousey likes to tell the story in the middle and say, your only role at Happy
I
Punch
have a
is to be
rebuttal
Dana
to everything you
Tube.
say.
But this is the thing, right? So from what I understand is that they wanted to make a boxing news organization. Keemstar was going to be in charge of the news. That's at least how I was told at one point. And Fousey was supposed to be the face and the guy that does all the events and coordinates those events and kind of like interviews the fighters and does all that shit. That sounds like a pretty even amount of work. One person gets the news team going. One person has a collection of people that are collecting snippets and promotional items and building up the promotion, while the other person is on the ground doing work. They're both doing their own versions of what is necessary to build this business. So how is that like being a slave to your own company?
Keem, I'm not scared of you no more. I'm not scared of you no more. I'm not scared of you no more, Keem. You're irrelevant. I'm not scared of you no more, Keem. H3 owns you. H3 owns you.
I love that Fousey's only response is H3 owns you. Like that matters to the conversation. You know what's even funnier? Is that Fousey genuinely believes, with all of his heart, his sad, manic little heart, that H3 and fucking AB Star Killer and all of these people are going to defend him all the time. I'm going to tell you guys something. The H3 subreddit runs the show. It's not Ethan that runs the show. It's not AB. It's not Dan. It's not Olivia. It's not Zach. It's not Ela. It's not even AB's girlfriend/wife or whatever the hell they are. It is the H3 subreddit. Let's take a look at what the H3 subreddit has to say about Fousey and Keem's interaction, which is going to kind of tell you how the show is probably going to go. I hate to bring Fousey up, but he just confirmed that he took advantage of the girl because he was broke and walked it back on the phone with Keem. You got to be so fucked to make Keemstar look like the reasonable one. That is the H3 subreddit saying that Keemstar looks reasonable in this exchange. We haven't even got to the worst of it yet. I'm just showing you this now because it's funny and kind of throws dirt on Fousey's little fire that the H3 subreddit and the H3 fan base and H3 himself are going to defend Fousey to the death. Yeah, okay. Fousey has always given me literal sociopath vibes. The fake crying. He did that with the girl. His ability to switch up his personality in a heartbeat depending on the situation. Keem is the quote-unquote internet supervillain, but he doesn't pretend not to be. I take a self-aware asshole over a mask-wearing sociopath any day. Yeah, it's crazy. Just imagine if he was actually intelligent, though. Would be much more dangerous. Let's keep reading some of these other ones. 100%. Ethan should have given him the dark triad test prior to the interview. Dude is a master manipulator, actual sociopath. You guys can keep reading all this shit. Look at this. 90% of this thread is shitting on Fousey and his interaction with Keemstar. I'm going to tell you guys, this subreddit hates Keemstar's fucking guts. But you know it's bad when even the people that hate someone's guts are going against that, like going with that guy. Like they are actually supporting Keemstar. You know that there is a problem when the people who hate one person say, you know what, he looks reasonable in this. I can't believe I'm saying it because you look insane. Fousey, something tells me, because the H3 crew always watches what the H3 subreddit is saying, they're not really going to back you on this one. They're not really going to back you. That's like crazy to me. This subreddit is full of deranged fucking drunk wine moms who always hate on Keemstar, but they took his back on this one. Think about that. Think about how confident Fousey is right now that the H3 fan base and H3 are going to protect him. Just keep that in mind.
Why do you leave out the details? Why do you do that? Why do you manipulate?
Team, when we created Happy Punch, I said I was going to be Dana too because we were going to make millions. We were going to take a percentage of each fighter.
You're now
but what did you and John do? What did you and John do? What did you and John do, Keem?
You're now admitting that your job was supposed to be Dana tube. My job was to work with the fighters and gather the news for you.
You just told me don't twist the story, so fucking listen to what I'm saying.
Well,
I was going to do that.
You keep putting us on different subjects so fast that I'm trying to keep track of one thing first.
Keem, because what you're doing right now, you're trying to make it seem like I'm having a manic episode.
No.
Hey guys, remember when Fousey a couple of hours ago before this Twitter space was like, I'll talk to you again when I'm over this manic episode. But Fousey here is claiming that Keemstar is trying to make him look like he's having a manic episode. You see how Fousey kind of like is retarded? like how much do I have to prove to you that this guy is an idiot?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Why are you accusing me of that? That's out of left field. No, I'm not.
You tweeted it today, you dumb fuck.
Are you talking in this moment?
About my fucking mental health.
Are you talking in this moment, in this space? Am I trying to make people think you're having a manic episode? Or
you
are
tweeted
you
it today.
If I feel like you're having a manic episode. And part of me feels like you are. I've been concerned about it ever since you started doing these 24/7 fucking live streams. That's why I've been calling you and texting you and concerned about the people in your fucking life that are going to take advantage of you in this fucking moment.
And
that sounds like a good friend. That doesn't sound like a bad friend because he has a history of fucking up.
Second something happens, before even talking to your brother, you go online and you got everybody to think that I got banned for sexually assaulting a woman?
Go read the tweet. Someone else tried to do this yesterday. Go read the tweet. What is
Drama alert. Drama alert, Twitter.
Please read the tweet word for word. Because it says Fouseytube got banned after being accused of taking advantage of that girl. It doesn't say that you got banned for that.
What the fuck does that say in context, Keem? You're such a manipulator. What does that say?
Well, nobody knows why anyone gets banned on Twitch, Fousey. No one knows.
Well, because you could have fucking asked me.
Well, I mean, I don't know why that's such a big deal. I think the bigger deal was that you did that
to a big
girl
deal.
at the airport.
People think I sexually assaulted a woman.
Dude, without Drama Alert, people thought of that. What are you talking about? Like, people already thought you were a scumbag. That was even before the Drama Alert tweet. People were tweeting that out before the Drama Alert tweet. Like, what? There were people literally clipping your stream and posting it on Twitter, shitting on you before Drama Alert did. So, like, what does he get? Everyone... I've noticed something. Every time some fucked up shit's happening, I always laugh. And people think that's a fake laugh of mine. It's not. I'm laughing at this guy. I think he's a scum. I think he's scum. He doesn't deserve me to be like, oh, I feel horrible. I don't give a shit.
You fucking bitch.
Nobody said that.
How do you know?
Who said
that's
that?
a big
Who
deal?
you're manipulating right now? Nobody said you sexually assaulted anyone. In fact, I'm on record saying Fouseytube did absolutely no crimes. Multiple times.
The only thing I saw that somebody legitimately was asking if there was like a rape or sexual assault was that deleted tweet that Fousey put out. The deleted tweet about the TMZ article. I gotta find it. Hold on. I need to find it because I definitely have it somewhere. It's definitely in one of these fucking files. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Because I know for a fact he posted like an email saying, hey, we want to talk to you about an apparent rape. Fousey. I think that was the only thing. Yep, here it is. It was NY Times. It wasn't TMZ. Here. This is the only time I've seen anything about anything involving a rape or sexual misconduct situation. According to our research, you are a business partner and friend of the accused. Nobody else has brought anything up that I am aware of. And Fousey tweeted this himself. Drama Alert didn't say that. Augie didn't say that. I didn't say that. Nobody of a large standing said that. Maybe some retards who didn't look into it may have said that, but nobody of, like, significance. And Drama Alert especially didn't say that. This is the only thing I've seen that was talked about in context to anything like that. How long ago was this? Like, this tweet was the day he got the airport thing, and he deleted this tweet. He tweeted this out himself. This is the day of the airport incident, and then he deleted it. Somebody screen capped it and sent it to me. And like a bunch of other people. So, Drama Alert didn't say anything about that.
You dumb ass. You just posted a Twitter response, and in your video, you said I called you to say I fucked the woman in the bathroom. On my mom's goddamn life, I didn't fuck this woman.
Well, then you lied to me. I don't know. I talked to you for 1 minute, and I go, why is everyone hitting me up saying that Fousey's going crazy and this and that? Because I'm getting hit up by fans and YouTubers. And you say to me, listen, Keem, I'm just playing the July 15th character. I'm good. And by the way, Keem, I just fucked a girl in the bathroom. And you were geeking about it. I was like, right on, man. All right, I'm going to let you go. Let you get back to your stream. Because ever since you've been streaming 24/7, I've been keeping these calls real short so you can get back to your stream. Facts?
Yeah, you did. When you told me to stay away from Nadia. When you told me to stay away from people.
That's literally... He's talking about the call involving the girl, and then he brings up a different call involving Nadia, the doxer. Like... He really just can't keep his fucking story straight. It's aggravating.
People who are using me for clout, I remember.
Yes. So listen, I think me and you had a phone call that you don't remember, but you can prove it by looking at your phone.
I see a phone call for 1 minute, Keem. I'm not going to prove that I said I fucked a
Thank
woman.
you. Okay.
When I swear to God on my fucking dead fucking grandpa.
See, this is the thing, Fousey. I have no reason to believe you. You could say all day on my dead grandpa, on my mom, on this, on that, you know, on God or whatever. You do not have a track record of somebody that is trustworthy. So why would I trust the word of somebody saying, I swear on this, I swear on that, when they have no credibility to begin with? Like, what makes anyone believe that?
And my dead dog that I didn't fuck this woman.
Okay,
but
calm down for a second.
Before Drama Alert goes and post that shit?
Calm down for a second. Calm down for a second and just, like, think about this logically, all right?
You're telling me to calm down when you just went on the internet and told everybody that I called you to say
yeah, but let's get
drunk.
forward. Let's get forward in this conversation. Let's actually move the conversation forward.
All right,
all right?
I'll calm down.
I'll
calm down.
You on
Oh God, my favorite part's coming up soon.
stream, you went and told your audience that you joined the Mile High Club. Was that a joke or was that reality?
A 100% joke. It's a running joke on my stream.
So is it possible that you were joking with me too when you called me? Because I don't know if you fucked the girl. All I know is you told me you did. You did. Tell me that. I know that for a fact. You could swear to God, and I can swear to God too.
Do you believe in God? Do you believe in God, Keem?
That is... Oh my fucking God. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the religious people in my chat. That doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Swear on a rock. Swear on a fucking cloud. I don't give a shit. Like, he asked you a question and said, we can both swear on God here, yet he just goes to do you even believe in God? Who cares? That's not the conversation. I get he's trying to be like, well, because you don't believe in God, you can't swear on God. That's a child's argument. That's a child's argumentation. That's what a retard would do. Holy fuck. Thank you, Ready, for the 5.
I believe in something, but I'm not religious.
Exactly. I believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he's my only judge. You don't even believe in God. We are not even on the same level.
Fousey, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't think you're a good Muslim. I don't think you're a good religious person. I think you use the veil of religion as a shield. I think you try to enact all this shit, but you don't believe in it.
Crazy. I was crazy.
I'll be honest.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Jesus Christ, Rennie.
So, Fousey, you've never been caught lying in your entire career. You're going to go on record saying that. Just because you're religious,
I've lied.
you're more
But I've
trustworthy
also
than
been
me.
called. I've also been called a liar by you when I didn't lie. You also ruined my life when I didn't lie.
Did you not lie about Drake? Did you not lie about all of your pranks? Did you not lie about purchasing your mother, purchasing your parents a forever home? Did you not lie about all those things, Fousey? Like, come on, dude.
You had an entire career of doing fake pranks, but now you're going to try to prove to everyone that you're the most trustworthy person in the world. Like,
hey, Keem,
dude, you forgot the phone call you had with me. It's that simple. You forgot the phone call you had with me.
Keem, do you want me to expose your fuckboys that sold fake crypto coins? Do you want me to expose?
Everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about that. I'll be honest, he might have gotten him on that one, the crypto shit.
Everybody who sells shit coins and all the bullshit, everybody who has fake relationships, fake marriages, fake divorces for YouTube, and you're gonna bring up fucking fake pranks? Are you dumb?
I'm just saying, you try to say that I'm not a credible person because I don't believe in God.
Keem,
I'm trying to stay
lied.
on subject,
You've ruined people's lives your entire career. You fucking killed Etika and never even...
There you go. To the person in chat that said maybe it was like a coincidence thing that he called him Dreamy Keemy, that's how I know that he meant that. That's how I know. Right there. No hesitation. No hesitation brings up Etika. And Fousey knows that bringing that up fucks with Keem. Like, it is a mean fucking thing to do. Like, Keem's a dick. But blaming him for Etika is not what you should do.
Apologize.
Not true.
That's too far,
That's
bro.
fucked
Whoa,
up.
come on,
That's
Fousey.
You
fucked
know
up,
that's
bro.
not true. Me and
Notice
you
how the
talked
whole
about that
notice how the
privately. You
whole
actually know
call.
the truth. The fact that you
I
said
know the
that
truth,
is
but
wild.
you know what? When I was suicidal in a video game this year, and I was gonna drive to the bridge and jump off, guess what? You were part of that reason, and guess what else?
But does that mean he did something to Etika? Just because you, in your manic fucking brain, assume that Keemstar was trying to kill you, does that mean the same thing for Etika? You fucking scumbag. No, it doesn't. Keep your mouth shut.
I was never going to tell everybody in my final Instagram live that it was you. People in pain that are hurting don't like to put others down when they're about to take their life, dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a lot you've been putting on me. A lot you've been putting on me. I'm your emotional booster. I'm this, I'm that. I'm the reason why you want to do all this stuff.
Welcome to the first YouTuber not scared of you that you can walk all over.
What? There's a lot of people that aren't afraid of Keemstar. I know a lot of people that aren't afraid of Keemstar. Not many people are afraid of Keemstar. He's acting like he's the first person to ever stand up against Keem. Really? Some of Keem's friends are people that stood up against him, who talk shit to him, who say that he's wrong. H3H3 stood up to Keemstar if you want to do that. iDub stood up to Keemstar. Like, I can literally name a fuck ton of creators. Too Mad, even though Too Mad's a psychopath, Too Mad stood up to Keemstar. There's so many people. Nicholas Diorio even made a video against Keemstar. Like, why is Fousey pretending like he's the only one that is in this space now? Cloud shit on Keemstar. Tommy shit on Keemstar. Like, what the fuck? What? That's an insane statement to make.
Team, welcome to reality,
there's multiple
dog.
YouTubers that aren't scared of me. What is this delusion? There's who's afraid of me? There's not. This is like a fantasy world that you're brewing up. That everyone's scared of me, and that I'm fucking taking people out left and right. That is not reality. What are you talking about?
Do you know how many people come up to me to talk about, yo, Keem is this, Keem is that, but I stay close to him because I don't want him to fuck me over?
Well, I mean, that's on them, bro. There's a lot of pussies then.
No, that's because you have no fucking regard to anybody's emotional or health or spiritual health.
Because
and you will throw
I
anybody
don't
under
deal
the
with
bus.
bullshit well.
Team,
I don't
team,
deal
can I
with
tell you
fake shit
something?
well. I keep it
Hey,
real.
can I give you a reality check? Can I give you a reality check?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. I see this dumb cunt right here. If Augie's still here, he knows what I'm talking about. I joined a Twitter space, and this dumb bitch was just rattling crazy shit off. Almost as crazy as Fousey. So anytime you see her do a thumbs down, just know that she's a dumb cunt. I don't know anything about her. But from that Twitter exchange that I heard in the space, she's dumb as shit. Entertaining, sure, blood sports, but she's dumb as fuck.
The only reason you're relevant right now in 2023 is because of Happy Punch. Drama Alert gets shit views on YouTube. You only make your...
Wait. Drama Alert gets shit views on YouTube. He hasn't uploaded to YouTube. Bro. Come on.
On YouTube, I'm on Snapchat, and of course
You
I'm
only
relevant
make your
because
money
of
on
Happy Punch,
Snapchat.
because that's
Nobody
what I
gives
do
a
every
fuck
day.
about your Snapchat, though, no matter how much millions you make.
Okay. I will argue that because I have seen that happen. People are like, oh shit. That's Keemstar from Drama Alert on Snapchat. I have seen it happen. I know that sounds crazy, but I have seen that in person. That's a real thing. It's not, oh, Drama Alert YouTube. I've seen the whole, like, Drama Alert Snapchat shit. It's weird. I definitely wasn't expecting it. I sat back and I was like, there's no fucking way. I was like, oh, because they were whispering to me. They're like, oh my God, is that who I think it is? And I'm like, who do you think it is? And they were like, yeah, that's the guy who runs Drama Alert on Snapchat. And I was like, Snapchat? You actually, like, watch Snapchat? Like, I just straight up, I looked at him like he was crazy. I was like, oh, what? What do you mean?
Fousey, that's like me saying to you, the only reason why you're relevant in 2023 is because of Twitch, because that's what you're doing. Like,
No,
I'm
he
I'm
didn't
literally
grinding with my own success. I don't
What
need
the
to use
fuck
somebody
are you
else's
talking
name.
about?
You've never done anything that's creative. You made one song called Dollar in the Woods.
Oh, my favorite part. We're gonna hold on, I'm gonna see if I can lower it to that setting.
And first of all, my dog that died that I buried in the woods was named Dollar. So go fuck yourself, first off. Second off,
What? Wait, what? What? You've hit me with some crazy accusations. That right there, that's the fucking one that's in outer space.
was my dog named Dollar?
So you actually think that Dollar in the Woods is about your dog? Do you really believe that?
Not answering my question. Was my dog named Dollar?
Yes, it was. I remember correctly.
Did I bury Dollar in the woods in my New Jersey house?
I don't know that.
Did you
story.
release a song after his burial called Dollar in the Woods?
Bro, you're on some bullshit.
Exactly!
No, Dollar in the Woods has nothing to do with your dog, Fousey. That is a wild accusation. That is not true.
I don't give a fuck, Keem.
And
You
if it
deserve
was, I would
You
pay it
deserve
in.
it
I
for
don't
everything
care.
you've done to me. Not once on this phone call have you said, I'm sorry, Yusuf. I'm sorry for the emotional trauma I put you through. I'm sorry for...
Oh God, that was perfect. Also, I need to show you guys something to combat Fousey's allegation that Dollar in the Woods was about his dog. Dollar in the Woods was uploaded to SoundCloud in November 3rd of 2012 when he was DJ Killer Keemstar. The day that Fousey's dog died was July 21st, 2017. Let me show you the day that Dollar in the Woods was released on the Drama Alert channel. October 8th, 2017. Is that like right after his dog passed away? Listen, this is a real lore drop. Keemstar manifested Fousey's dog dying 5 years ago. Like 5 years into the past. Keemstar in 2012 was thinking, you know, there's this guy named Fouseytube in the future. I am going to hex his dog so that it dies, so that in October of 2017, after his dog dies in around July, I'm going to put out a song called Dollar in the Woods because it's about his dead dog. I want to fuck Fousey over that bad. Does anyone... Keemstar put it on his vision board back in 2012 that he was going to kill his dog. I'm going to ask Keemstar the next lotto numbers. I really am. If he knows when when Fousey's dog was gonna die, and he drops a song on Fousey's dog that gets 11 million views, I'm gonna start asking Keemstar lotto numbers then. God, I don't give a fuck if Fousey's lurking. Fousey, you're retarded. I already made fun of you in the now recording chat. If you were somehow here, you're retarded. There we go. Let's keep listening.
You want to kill
ran
yourself.
a show called Drumler, and you did a lot of fraudulent bad stuff, and you got called out for bad behavior.
Go fuck yourself, dog. That's why you never cancel the people who are friends with you who do far more worse shit.
You were my friend. We still ran the story about the girl in the airport.
Tell me what I did, Keem, other than all these influencers that's so bad outside of fake pranks. July 15th, when you brought a document.
They talked about the Save the Kids coin. Rice Gum was involved. And a lot of the FaZe Clan guys were involved. Talked about the Crypto Zoo stuff. Logan Paul, quote-unquote friend of Keemstar, also called him out about that. What's the other thing? Fucking the Jake Paul incident with, what the fuck? Why can't I think of his name? Dude, the FaZe Clan people are so fucking irrelevant. I can't think of his name. He's the guy that runs FaZe Clan. Someone help me. I don't remember this fucker's name. He was the co-host of FaZe Banks. When FaZe Banks was accused by Jake Paul and his assistant that FaZe Banks assaulted her, they covered that. Like, bruh, like Fousey's out of his fucking mind.
Camera, July 15th, the documentary that you're so proud of that still lives on your channel. If the other episode didn't get banned, that was me on top of a car saying I want to kill myself. Fuck you, dog.
You wanted me to make the
cared
documentary.
About me like you said.
That is something I was not aware of. That Fousey, you know, according to Keemstar, Fousey wanted Keem to record the documentary for July 15th. And Fousey has been using that against Keem, saying that he wanted him to die and he took advantage of the situation, even though Fousey failed miserably at the event.
If you cared about me like you said, you cared about me like you said, that video would be private.
Let me finish. The documentary, July 15th, Fouseytube, was your idea. You asked me to come down and film it and record July.
What's the July 15th of July 15th event? The July 15th event is when Fouseytube jumped on top of a car, started screaming that Drake loved him. He had like a belly shirt going where his tits were covered by his shirt because he was fat at the time. And he screamed at Keemstar, "I want to end myself because of you." And he was like pointing at himself and pointing at Keemstar in the crowd. If you don't remember that. Yeah, hate dies, love arrives.
You asked me. You asked me.
You
asked me for permission.
I said, absolutely, I'll fucking film a documentary about July 15th.
Dumbass, you asked me.
No, you asked me. You asked me.
Oh, of course. Keem, can I tell you something? Not once in your entire career, wallahi, not once have you ever come out. Not the old people that you've called pedos, not the people you called sex predators, not the people you accuse of the R word.
Why can't we stay on one subject? Why? As soon as I make a point, you change the subject.
Book. Because you're a fucking book, Keem.
I
just
listen.
made
a point that the documentary Fouseytube, July 15th, you invited me to make a documentary about that. And instantly you go to a new accusation.
Not
instantly.
True. And you know what else, Keem? You know what else? Not once in your career have you ever come out publicly in a video or tweet and say, I was wrong about that story. You might have done it 1-2 times.
What was Keem wrong about in that story? I don't remember. Like, didn't they also confront each other on a podcast at one point, talking about his finances and like the July 15th failure? Like, weren't they face to face at a podcast that Fousey owned up that he fucked up and put all of his money into it? What did what did everyone get wrong? I'm not even gonna put Keemstar in that camp. I'm gonna talk about every commentary channel. What did everyone get wrong? You put Drake on the promotional artwork for the event, lied that Drake was going because you met him in person. Drake didn't show up, and then you crafted a reason to say, well, Drake needed 2 million views to even show up on the live stream. Didn't tell anyone that Drake wasn't going to show up. Didn't get any of the other large rappers that showed up. All you had was Lit Poppy and like a handful of other people. So like, what did people really get wrong? You fucked up the event. You overhyped it, underdelivered, and you look like an idiot. What did people get wrong? I'm so curious what Fousey thinks people got wrong.
For the old guy you called a pedo.
And here we go. Now we're in the RS Glory and Gold stuff. I don't even need the... If you don't know the RS Glory and Gold lore, you're retarded. Like, you're just a straight up idiot. If you still are mad about that. But I will describe it anyways. Keemstar got information from one of his people that there was a RuneScape player out there that was a alleged pedophile. They got the wrong guy. They posted the wrong video about the wrong RuneScape player. And Keemstar accidentally called a guy a pedophile. 30 minutes after that video was up, Keemstar realized that it was wrong and the information was incorrect and put out a retraction. And even apologized to RS Glory and Gold, rated him a few times, and tried to help him out in his content during that short period of time until RS Glory and Gold started to milk the shit out of it. Sorry, I know he's dead, and everyone should feel bad, but like, that old man milked that Keemstar shit hard. I'm just being honest here. He milked the fuck out of that. Sweet old man, but also completely knew how to play the game on how to milk controversy with Keem.
You've never had remorse and apologize for your wrongdoings. Because everything you do is for money. Money from the devil.
Because I was wrong. If I'm wrong, I just say I'm wrong, bro.
Oh, like you were wrong about photoshopping the girls that I took a picture with, and
bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about
because you don't give a fuck about what you release. You do it, get paid, and move on.
I don't know what you're talking about, Fousey. I have no idea what this is in reference to. I can't even speak on it because it's probably something that happened in fucking 2016, and who knows if you're accurate or not. You just accused me right now of it was my idea for July 15th. You accused me of Dollar in the Woods being about your dog. Like, what the fuck is that? You've accused me of so much shit in this conversation. It's ridiculous. And none of it's
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you R-worded a girl in 2016, even if she didn't say a word about it, even if she didn't go to authorities, even if she didn't say anything, even if she was happy on social media, that trauma still lives inside her, and she...
That's not what's happening here, Fousey. You lied about the July 15th. You underperformed the July 15th. You got made fun of, and you got called out for it. And you acted like a psychopath. Apparently, you are a sex addict. So the story about the prostitutes with Vitali is a lot more believable, in my opinion, based on your history with sex workers. You're making the trauma for yourself. You made the trauma in your own head. Like, you're a psycho.
Deserves to speak about it. This is my trauma that you caused, Keem. I know you don't care. I know none of this is reaching you. This is my truth.
I don't care. I don't care about your mental health. You know, the guy that you can just go on your phone and see has called you like every fucking day for like 2 years. What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about?
You know why you called me? You know why you called me?
Why? Let's hear more manipulation.
Because you felt so bad about fucking up my life. You couldn't say sorry, but you could try to do other things.
I did not fuck up your life. You did. You still haven't taken accountability for what you have done. What are you talking about?
How did I fuck up my life? Tell me how I fucked up my life.
Wait.
How did I fuck up my life? How did I fuck up my life? Expose the fact that you had fake pranks, killed your channel. YouTube came in and decided to get rid of all your bullshit and push you down the algo. Then there is July 15th where you overhyped an event, said Drake was showing up, but he didn't show up. Said you bought your parents a house, but you didn't buy your parents a house. It's only their house until you get married and moved in, and then they're out on their ass. Do I need like an itemized list of like all the things that Fousey hasn't like completely taken accountability for? Like, sure, technically he took accountability for the fake pranks and the social experiments with heavy quotations, but he tried to twist it into I'm doing a good thing. Come on, man. Come on.
You actually believe right now that Fousey wasn't acting a fool online, that Fousey wasn't acting like he was almighty, doing fake pranks, lying about this, lying about that. You actually believe that Keemstar ruined your career and ruined your life. You actually believe that?
With all my heart.
What the fuck? Well, then you're never going to get better. You got to take accountability for the shit you did.
I already did accountability, but Keem.
No, you didn't.
Keem, I'm talking to you right now, and this should be private. You've never fucking apologized for everything you've done for me. You made...
No, I know he's Keem, I know he's talking shit. You don't need to tell me he's talking shit. You've told me how much you've helped this motherfucker. You don't need to tell me that. I know he's talking shit. He blamed Dollar in the Woods on you. He blamed his dog dying, and Dollar in the Woods was about his dog. This dude is insane. Nobody can take anything he says seriously. Like, no shit, he's talking shit.
I kill myself in a video game, and I set it on top of an Escalade for the world to see, and that video is still on your channel, dog. You're still monetizing.
I know, just because you accuse me of it doesn't mean it has, like, just because you accuse me of that crazy shit doesn't mean that it's real.
You're a piece of shit.
It doesn't, though. It doesn't.
You're a piece of shit. That's why H3 owns you, and that's why I'm family with them now.
Man, H3 owns you. That's why I'm family with them now, man. Man, let me just find that again real quick. Fousey. Listen, we all know that the H3. Again, I'm gonna pull this back up. The H3 subreddit hates your guts, Fousey, and H3 listens to the subreddit, which means they are not going to have your back. And if they do, I'll be shocked, because this entire thread, look at all of these people. Look at all of these comments. All of these people are H3 fans that think you're a scumbag and that you made Keemstar look good. This subreddit, to admit that Keemstar looks good, that is an impossible task that somehow you have created, Fousey. You did it to yourself, you fucking bald bastard. Remove the tattoo hairline, and then I'll respect you a little bit, Fousey. Come on. Remove the tattoo hairline, bitch.
Well, you got manipulated, like, you know, and you manipulate other people, and we've seen it on video with you and that girl.
And you don't, Keem.
That's a prime
and you
example.
Don't, Keem.
But
and you
what
don't.
I'm saying is when you say Keemstar made me want to kill myself, I don't know if that's true. I don't.
Yeah, Fousey was on the H3 podcast like 2 weeks ago, close to 3 weeks ago. And he looked like a retard then, and his fan base was like, "Oh, Fousey looks like he's making a comeback. Oh man, we should forgive Fousey." And then boom, all this shit happens, and now they are 100% on Keemstar's side, which is a crazy sentence that I just said out loud.
I don't know if that's just manipulation, where you want sympathy and you're trying to win this argument right now.
What do you need me to do to What do you need me to do to prove it? Do you need me to go jump off a bridge and tweet and say?
No, absolutely not. That's no. All I want is the best for Fouseytube, and I still want that, even though I'm pissed off that you're lying about me and shit. I still want that.
Keem, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. The fact that you gave him 5% and offered him to purchase his what is it? His fucking what is it? What the fuck is it? Offered to for him to purchase back his shares. You're a better person than I am. I would have just fucking cut his ass out. I would have just cut his ass out. Hold on. Is Fousey saying something now? I'm closing this. What is this retard saying now? the best side. Just joined G7. Stop talking about me. Oh, God. Happy Punch on suicide. Who? Oh, my God. He's such a child. He's an actual child. Scuba Brian. Isn't that one of the gimmick? I don't know who this guy is. I see him around, and he gets made fun of all the time. This is G7 and Hungry. You have no followers. But you can box. Cool. I'll get you followers. Yeah, he's in a space. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, everything I said was pretty much everything I told you, bro. You fucking tripping, bro.
I got it. I know. I'm glad we talked it out, though, brother. At the end of the day,
but we chopped it up on the phone, bro. He good. I fuck with men that fucking acknowledge shit. A lot of niggas don't acknowledge shit. They don't fucking own up to shit, own up to the things they did, own up to the thing. He acknowledged shit, apologized like a fucking man. That's a fucking man.
Hey, D, you know Gibbs' big brother's in this group chat.
Hey, I think Wayne's got a question. I'm gonna go to Wayne real quick because he's like waving at me.
I guess I missed what he was talking about right now. I guess I just missed it. I'll watch that later. I want to finish the fucking screaming match. Where did it go? I want to finish the screaming match.
As far as you and Happy Punch, I never wanted you to leave Happy Punch. I begged you not to leave. That was your decision. Your decision.
You gave me one choice. You gave me one choice. I do the content or I'm out. Keem, why can't I be 50% shareholder like you and do behind the scenes? Why can't I manage Dean? Why can't I manage Salt Poppy? Why can't I fly out and take care of them?
Okay, here's my response, and I'm not even a part of Happy Punch. Fousey, if you're not working, why would anyone trust you to be in management for any of these people? Why would anyone trust that? Why would anyone trust you to manage people if you are unable to do the bare minimum work in the first place? Why would that? Why should that be gifted to you? Why should you be allowed to do that? In a business, if you put in the work and you show that you're doing the work, you get what comes out of that. If you are not working, you can't be given more responsibility. You can't even manage yourself, and you think that you can manage other people? What do you want out of that?
Because I do that, Fousey. I need you to be the content. The
Dude,
Happy
you're
Punch
talking
makes $0.
Yeah, but
Punch-
you're summing up an entire year with one conversation. That conversation is close to the truth. It's close to the truth, but it's not exactly the fucking truth, right? That is close to the truth, but that's at the end after I've already had patience, after I already had so many broken promises from you of you're going to do this and you're going to do that, and then you don't do anything. Or you just ghost for a week. I don't speak to you for anything.
I said that on the podcast, dog.
I know, but when you tell the story at the end where Fousey has already fucked up 10,000 times, and Keemstar is at his wit's end, like, and given an ultimatum. But you just tell the ultimatum, and that's not the full story. You take no accountability for you fucking slacking and not doing shit and fucking screwing me over as a fucking friend and business partner. You don't tell that part of the story.
Yo, you want more truth?
Okay, change the subject again. When it comes on you and I just hit you with some shit, you can't just be like, you know what,
your
Keem,
shit
you're
is
right.
weak, dog.
No, we got to change to a new allegation.
Your shit is G6 as fuck. You're G1, but your shit is G6.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
G7.
That means nothing to me.
The night I recorded, nothing means anything to you but money, your 16-year-old girlfriend, and your fucking house.
That's too far,
nothing
Fousey,
else.
man. That's too far.
See, that's funny.
Go fuck yourself. Whoever's saying it's too far. This guy made me want to kill
Brantley
myself.
multiple times. You're always nice to her, but all of a sudden she's 16 now. Weird. It's not like you're not trying to manipulate.
No, it's because I'm angry and you made me want to kill myself, and I'm finally telling you the goddamn
Look,
truth.
it's crazy to keep saying he's trying to make you feel like you kill yourself. Like, what? Sorry, I said that so wrong. But no, that's just your own mental health. Like, nobody can make you like literally feel like.
Thank you, whoever you are. woman in the call. You hit the nail right on the head. You really did. You come on. Thank you, woman. Whoever you are, lady, whoever you are, thank you for saying that.
Dumbest thing I've never heard respectfully. Other people have entire influence on whether somebody else self-harms themselves.
I don't think you're good right now. And I mean that. And I mean that. As a former friend, because I can't be friends with liars and shit, but like maybe down the road I could forgive you because you're not well, but
Keem, I'm going to be perfectly honest. If you're still in chat and you even think about forgiving Fousey, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose it. What do you have to gain or even have in friendship with a guy that is going to snake you when he's going through a manic episode? What's the point? What's the point of having somebody around? What's the point? Yeah, it's rough to turn your back on your friends. It's rough. It's a horrible thing to do. But sometimes some people are not worth saving. Is that a fucking horrible thing for me to say? Sure. But I've had friends that have gone through what Fousey's gone through, and they've changed their lives for the better. He's definitely not paying attention, but I'm just saying in general, because I know he watches this shit, even though he pretends that he doesn't. What do you have to gain out of keeping this guy around? What is the point? If you try your best to help somebody through a huge mental episode, and they are down on their luck, and you do everything to build them back up, they're finally building back up, and then they relapse and start blaming you for all that shit, why would you want them back? Why would you want them back? What is the point of having them back? So that they could just do the situation, so they could just put you through this again and blame you again? You can't, that's not a friendship. That's a hostage situation. That's a literal hostage situation that you're putting yourself in.
you're not well, man. You're not. There's no way. There's no way you're well right now.
I don't need your forgiveness. You want to know what I told my mom the day I decided to leave Happy Punch?
What?
I was crying to her at a hookah spot. The waitress just spilled Diet Pepsi all over my new laptop. I was broke. I begged you to give me money to do the DanaTube shit. You said, why would I give you money when you're 50% owner? Keem, I'm broke. How do you
No, I gave you money. No. I gave you money.
And then you know what? You know what I told my mom?
Yeah.
I said, Mama, working for Keem makes me very unhappy. Fuck the money and the millions that will come. I'd rather protect my happiness and leave. She said, Yusuf, then inshallah, you're making the right decision. Leave.
Okay. Thank you for the story. I don't think you're well right now.
Oh, God. Keem's a speaker on the space right now. Oh, no. God fucking damn it. Please tell me Fousey's not in there. Oh, no. Oh, God, they're both in there.
Right. Brother, you listen. You know what? People like you disgust me, bro.
I'm gonna make out with your mom, and that's as simple as it is. I own you, son.
All right.
I own you, son.
All right, so I will see you on October the 14th, and we'll see if you're a man of your fucking word, innit?
Dude, do you understand? I'm Mr. Iron Man. I'm Mr. Diamond Chin.
You're fucking nobody. You're the most irrelevant person on this space, bro.
Somebody,
all you do is try making
Amber.
it about no one gives a shit. No one gives a
Amber.
Someone just mute this guy and just let everyone else talk, please.
Amber, let Fousey and Keem scream at each other.
You couldn't make it in UFC, bruv. It's called influencer boxing. You're not an influencer.
Yo, trying to do something,
nobody.
bro.
Hey, man, y'all niggas please leave, man.
Hey,
I don't care.
This guy's an idiot, bro.
All right. I've heard this for days. I've heard this for days.
Did him and Fousey make up?
Listen, let's have a spar. We'll do a spar in the future.
Oh
we'll
my
see how it all plays
God.
out. Like,
Hey, Kim, I'll be out there in September, so he can bring his little boys.
No, Keem.
Beat up him and his
Somebody,
friends. I'll be there in September.
what is happening?
But I'll come on my own. I tell you what. Why don't I do this, right? Why don't keep?
I'm not talking in
Why
there.
don't you arrange it? We'll have a little spar, me and him, so you know he'll turn up. I guarantee this guy's not gonna turn up. He's not gonna turn up. I promise you, he's not gonna turn up.
Yeah. But it's gonna, guys. No crazy like fucking.
It's not gonna get crazy. I promise you.
Yo,
listen,
Amio,
this guy
Amio,
just tries
can I
bringing
say
out the
something?
gangster in people.
I'm not
Amio,
gonna
can I
talk
say
in there.
something?
Go on, bro.
I say this respectfully. You know I respect you. You gotta understand, these guys are now prized fighters. They're getting paid a lot of money.
Oh my God, I don't care. They're just talking about boxing. I don't give a shit. Fuck the boxing shit. Fuck the boxing. We're here for the real shit.
Brother, you know what it is about that? Listen. But when he's talking about my dead grandma and my mum, right?
I don't believe they sorted it. I'm done. I don't care. I'm going to keep listening.
I really don't.
And I don't think you've ever been well, and you've never gone to see a therapist, but I don't speak on your mental health like that.
I doubt Keem pardoned him. I doubt Keem was like, yeah, you know what? Water under the bridge. I doubt it. And if he did, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it.
And I do apologize.
I'm only saying that because you're so public about it. That's all.
I do apologize. No, I went on a podcast and I even looked at the camera and said, Keem, I'm saying this with love. I was just telling my truth. You decided to go on video and say I called you to say I fucked the girl. But the one thing I want to apologize for.
Because that's my, what? I can't have my truth?
The one thing I want to apologize for, I should never have bought your girlfriend into this. That was fucked up of me and that was low, and I'm in a severe place of anger right now.
What about the part about you blaming Keem for Dollar in the Woods?
And I apologize to your girlfriend.
Thanks, Hannah.
Wholeheartedly. I fucked up.
Well, okay, like, it's not a big deal. I don't get salty and mad about little fucking shit like that, but I am mad that you lied to me because we're supposed to be boys, and you lied to me.
He's asking for forgiveness, bro. Do not forgive him. You don't need to hate. You don't need to hate him. You don't need to hate him, but you shouldn't associate with the motherfucker for the rest of your life. Like if Fousey is begging Keem to forgive him, I would not accept that. But whatever, grown ass man in his fucking 40s can make his own decision.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
I said if we were still boys, I would still be 50% owner of the company that I came up with that revolutionized the social media space for boxing forever.
Fousey, you didn't work. You don't deserve 50%. Even though Keem's your friend, you didn't deserve the 50% if you weren't working. Go fuck yourself.
Happy Punch would never have been a thing without Yusuf Salah Arakat. Give me my fucking respect.
I agree with that. I agree with that, except for the fucking percentage, because I was the left here, the only one working, the only one doing anything. You were literally gone for like a year.
You know what you know what you called me and said when I was in Philadelphia with my sister? You have a bad memory. You want me to tell you what you said?
What'd I say?
Fousey, you're still co-founder. Nobody knows that you only own 5%. I just watched a documentary, and the guy only had 5% of his business, but he worked hard for 10 years, and now he owns the business. You wanted me to work like a fucking slave for you, dog.
Oh, my God. If you're not putting in the work at all, and you are not proving yourself, to get back to the point that somebody can trust you, work your ass off. Fousey, that's not a crazy thing. That's actually a nice thing that he did for him. Like, what the fuck? Who cares? Work your ass off. Get back to what you are owed. If you are owed it, you will work for it, not just have it handed to you. It sounded like you wanted it handed to you.
No. The reason why I bought your shares is because you didn't work at all.
You bought my shares.
You can't manipulate it. You can't. Wait. You can't manipulate it and say, guys, Keem wanted me to work like a dog. No. The reality is you didn't work at all for like a year. And so I had to buy your shares.
Keem, you know what you told me when you bought my shares? Your justification was, Yusuf, I'm going to have to invest my own money to hire a full-time DanaTube that was supposed to be you. It's been
that
over
is true.
It's been over 9 months.
And then I didn't do it.
It's been over 9 months.
Yep.
Who did you hire with your own money, Keem?
Fair. That's a fair
Keem,
point. I didn't say that.
When you called me and said, DanaTube, we need you back. Work the Misfits event. I said, Keem, my mom and sister said I can only do it if you pay me. You said, I have no budget, dog. I can't. But come on, you'll be sitting next to me in Mams.
Wait, what? Bro, dude, why is there allegation after allegation? Why can't we just stay on one topic at one
because
thing?
you've done a lot of fucking
So
dirty
first
shit.
of all, there is something you said that makes me seem pretty shitty, but it is true, right? I did tell you, all right, that I absolutely needed to buy your shares, and then I need to invest money into someone making content for Happy Punch. That is true. That is a fact. And then I never did that. But there's multiple reasons. One, I can't find the right person. I'm trying to develop the fan into being that person. And two, bro, I've
No
lost
wonder he's
faith.
on your dick so much.
Hold on.
No wonder he's on your dick
Fousey.
so much.
Okay, good point. Yeah. Hold on, Fousey. The other thing is, I've lost faith in fucking YouTube. And it's not just me. You've lost faith in YouTube. That's why you're streaming now. Everyone's losing faith in YouTube. I don't know what the platform is for Happy Punch content in the future, but it's not going to be YouTube. So it's just stuff that I still need to figure out. It's a lot running this business by myself. You know, you said the only reason why I'm relevant in this time, 2023, is because of Happy Punch. And yeah, that's fair. That's all I do right now. That's literally all I do. That's like saying, like, you're only relevant because of Twitch right now.
Which, I'm going to be honest, when we were working the show, Keem would get calls being like, why aren't you working on Happy Punch? What the fuck? And he's like, I'm working on the show. And they were like, bro, nobody else is here to do your job. And he's like, all right. That motherfucker's constantly on the call for that shit.
Of nepotism and friendship, especially when you don't work and wanted to leave. Don't get upset and compare yourself to a slave and grape victim to paper over your fuck up, you schizo.
Basically. But that's like the thing, is like, he had to work his ass off. And Fousey was not working. It's just insane to me. Thank you, Pigeon, for the 20, dude. You're a fucking G. You're an actual G, bro. You and everybody are fucking great for the donos today. Let's keep it going.
Because that's all you do. Like, what the fuck is this?
Team, what I mean by that, though, is on Twitch, I started my subathon, no manager, no PR, no assistant, no dollars in my pocket, nothing but a fucking iPhone. You're not even supposed to stream on iPhones. I grinded every day.
You're not supposed to stream on iPhones. What? What do you mean? You can stream on an iPhone at any time. That's retarded. Also, everybody starts off like that, Fousey. Like, I don't have a PR team. Nobody that does content usually have PR teams. You have to handle it yourself, like a grown ass man. Like what? Why does that matter?
Got a multi-million-dollar deal.
Fousey and Keem talking on Twitter right now. Oh god, fucking damn it. Keem and Fousey seem to be okay. Whatever. I don't care then. I still think this interaction, even though they're cool, I still think this interaction is fucked. And I'm still going to shit on Fousey for it. I don't give a fuck what Keem thinks.
With my own content. You've built your entire living off other people's names. You've released one song and you released a makeup.
You would not be able to do that if you had work responsibilities in Happy Punch. If you had half your shares, you would not be able to stream 24/7.
Yo,
you would not be able to do any of that.
I don't want your dirty ass shares. You know why?
Because I don't have time to do anything. All I have to do is this. I'm running this shit by myself. And I started off with a fucking promise from you that you didn't keep. You were supposed to be my partner. You were supposed to grind. We were supposed to do this together. And yes, it was your fucking idea. But you left me to run the shit all by myself. You left me. You promised me I'm going to be here then. Then you didn't come. You promised me I'm going to do this. And then you didn't do that. You have fucking promised so much shit that you were going to do so many different fucking times for weeks and months and years, to the point where I got so frustrated that the only way Happy Punch was going to exist is if I bought out your shares. And even in that moment, I didn't buy out all of them. I made sure that you kept 5% because it was your idea. I was a good guy. I was a good guy to you in this scenario, and you have twisted it and manipulated it into be some evil fucking shit.
Good
It's
guy,
fucked
Keem.
up,
Good guy,
Fousey.
Keem. You're such a good guy.
Up.
You're such a good guy.
But because I'm mentally strong, I'm not going to
You're
say
so
right now
strong. You have
that
a
you made me
six-pack.
want
You're
to kill
so strong.
myself
You're
because
so
I got it.
You're
I got
so
it. I'm going to be a big boy. I'm going to be a grown-up. I'm going to be an adult, and I'm going to figure it out all by myself.
Keem.
All by myself.
Keem, when I had a broken nose after the Deji fight, and you called me and said, I need you at Austin McBroom.
Is this the Trauma Olympics? I get it. We both been.
Fousey just apologized to Keem. I would not accept that apology. I would not accept that apology. But I'm not Keem. Whatever. It's still retarded. I still think Fousey's a piece of shit scum snake.
Through this shit with each other, but come on, are we really gonna compare? Like, you did this to me, you did that.
No. Fousey can apologize all day to Keemstar. I still think he's a snake fuck.
I'm saying, you just made a point, and I'm saying, when I had a broken nose, I just got evicted. I broke up with my girlfriend. You called me. I need you at the Austin McBroom. Do a face-off with Austin and Gibb. I go there, no hesitations. I go up to Gibb. Yo, Keem told me I'm doing a face-off with you in Austin. No, you're not, bro. My fight is tomorrow. Respectfully, dog. You guys got to give me my space. I still go outside, record the interview with Austin, text you like your sad little puppy and say, hey, Keem, I did it. You're going to love it. You know why, Keem? Because I was so scared of you.
Well, you crushed that interview. Dude, it got like fucking 100,000 views on a brand new channel. Like,
I was watching the video I did for Happy Punch, the last video that I tried to do when I finally came back again yesterday on Discord, and I was showing them how unfucking happy I was doing it, man. And I don't need your shares because I'm starting G7 Promotions, a professional boxing promotional company.
He just admitted Dollar in the Woods is not about his dog. What a retard. What a retard. The apology seems to be accepted. Whatever.
And I'm signing real boxing.
Listen, that's between them. I don't give a shit. I will stand by, to this day, 100%, and I will not change this position unless Fousey shows genuine growth, that he is a snake, manic loser that will forever be known as the guy who stood on top of a car and told Keemstar he was going to kill himself. That's all he needs to know. That's all he is to this day and forever will be.
The first boxer I'm signing is my best friend, Vlad Panin, who works for Showtime.
I am so happy for you. Congratulations. You know what? Best of luck. We're going to see how that goes.
Yeah, you said I can't
do it. Like you ran Happy Punch, that ain't going to do anything.
I'm going to shit on Happy Punch.
Okay, awesome. We need some competition in the space.
You're not competition because you have no competition. The only competition you had with Wade. But Wade runs the show, Keem. Wade is who Keemstar used to be.
Okay. All right, bro.
Yo, I don't give a fuck if you have the fan or any of these misfits people supporting you. I'm speaking my truth. I finally signed a deal. I don't have financial insecurity.
There is no my truth. There's only the truth, man.
No,
and
there's two sides to every story. It's never the truth. There's two sides to every story. The truth lives in the middle.
Fousey, you're religious, right? And you don't lie. And you
I'm very religious, but gets hand jobs from girls.
Inflated numbers for your kick deal. Why don't you be honest about that?
How much was my deal, Keem? Do you know? Did you get a call?
I'm just saying, I heard through the grapevine, and it's not the number that you're saying online. So
I never said the number. I never said the.
But you were retweeting people that were saying 15 mil, Fousey. Come on, bro. You were retweeting people that were saying Fousey got a deal for 15 million. You didn't try to correct the record. You just kept retweeting people. Okay. All right.
The number. The guy on Twitter, Scuba Ryan, said it. And go look at my Instagram tweet.
I'm afraid. No. Hold on. I'm afraid that you are manic now because you're forgetting stuff. You uploaded a Twitter video where you said you make over $1 million a month from Kick. You said that.
Oh, Keem, I misspoke. I make over 100,000 a month just to stream. That's $1 million a year.
You said in a Twitter video that you make over $1 million a month from Kick. It's in a Twitter video on your Twitter right now.
Please forgive me. First of all, let me explain my deal to you because you're pocket watching right now. I make over $100,000 a month, high 100,000 just to stream. No sub money, no nothing. If I had the 33,000 subs I had on Twitch on Kick, that's an extra 148,000 a year on top of the cash bonus that they're giving me. You don't know my deal.
I know that you lied on Twitter. I know that much. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
I'm talking about you lying.
All right, when I open up a masjid, when I open up a gym, when I launch G7 Promotions, when I started on...
God, he sounds the exact same he did in 2016. When I do this, when I do that, when I'm awesome, when I'm cool, when I'm the best, when I'm going to open this business and open that business, motherfucker ain't going to do none of that shit. He's going to blow through the money and fuck it up again. That's what he's done every time. He has not changed. You need to really, really, really think about that.
I am Fousey. I am a good person. I never lie. I believe in God.
Dude, the part where he goes, you don't need to know anything about my life, which is another clip later. That is funny. That is funny that he says that. Because he's IRL streaming everything.
the picture and send it to you each time and wave at you and
I
say,
will be very happy
hey.
for you. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I like to see people succeed, right? What I'm talking about, which you keep changing the subject of right now, is about the lies. Like you said that you're getting X amount of dollars a month from Kick, and I don't think that's true, but I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, because I misspoke in a Twitter video and I sent it to my team. And
Thank you. Thank you. I rest my case. In front of God, I rest my case. In front of God.
I didn't make multi-millions from this deal.
I didn't say that.
I didn't make multi-millions from this deal.
Oh, God.
I didn't say
Fucking
that.
semantic arguments.
I'm saying what you said on Twitter.
I said the rumors have begun. The rumors have begun about my money. And no, I'm not going to let the internet know how much money I made. You think I go outside with no fucking security, dog? I'm not like these other fake fucks. I'm a man of the people. You think I want...
I'm a man of the people. You are so not. You are the farthest from being considered a man of the people. For years, you have been aloof from what is grounded reality, Fousey. You've never been a man of the people. You're actually in... Chris pulled a Hunter Avalone. Fuck you.
People walking up to me thinking I have $15 million in my bank account.
Bro, I don't think you're good, man. Dude, I swear to God, I think, dude, you know what you should do? Is there a way for you to stream like twice a week? Like just twice a week? Because you need downtime, bro. There's no way this is good for you. There's no way. You can't be on 24/7. I know you, Fousey. You can't be on 24/7. That's too much.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
That's too much.
Can I tell you something? Not about you, but can I tell you something?
Of course, of course.
I'm going to Vegas tomorrow to celebrate. I'm going to Dubai next week. I forgot what I'm doing the week after that. I'm streaming every day until New Year's when I'm in the Maldives celebrating.
Good for you, bro.
I have a therapist who I literally talked to on stream right before this all went down, and I was having a great day. I saw her 4 times in the last week. I'm on my medication. I have a crisis manager. I have a manager now. I have a PR team. I have an assistant. I have family that loves me and actually cares about my well-being and isn't going to go on Twitter and tweet false allegations the second it happens for relevancy.
It wasn't false. What I said was the truth. What I said was the truth.
Go fuck
Everything
yourself,
I said on
dog.
Twitter
Go
is the
fuck
truth.
yourself. Go fuck yourself.
That is the truth.
And anybody who wants to stand with you, fuck you too.
That is the truth. That's word for word what you told me.
And
said,
Corn,
Yo, Keem, I fucked
hey,
that girl.
hey, and Corn, I see you in this group chat. I saw your tweet about calling Prophet Muhammad a pedophile.
What the fuck? That's just the most random fucking thing to get mad at. You guys get the point. This was a complete shit show. There's not much more. So Fousey continues on. He keeps tweeting about Keem. I'm not scared of him anymore. He can't emotionally abuse me anymore. H3 for life. So this is where it kind of gets slapped upside the head. His whole, like, I swear I didn't touch that girl shit. Let's take a listen here.
Oh, you know, a friend of mine tried to say today that I wasn't sober. It was so hurtful.
You've been sober until that thing in the airport. I know that.
Let's listen to that one more time.
Oh, you know, a friend of mine tried to say today that I wasn't sober. It was so hurtful.
You've been sober until that thing in the airport. I know that.
Love you, Susie.
You want to know who that is on his phone? The therapist. Fousey's therapist saying on his live stream he has been sober, sex addicted, by the way, since the airport, meaning he had sex that day at the airport. Be real, F. Fousey. Keem blocks him from the chat. The therapist fucking outs that something happened. Fousey finally banned Keemstar after years of emotional abuse, brought me to the top of a car screaming, "You made me want to kill myself. I was your friend because I learned to keep your enemies closer, and anyone who rides with you, a relevant fuck." Jesus. So this is Fousey kind of like trying to correct the record on what happened at the airport. Let's take a listen.
I went and got a hand job at a massage parlor because I'm a fucking addict.
I got a hand job at a massage parlor because I'm a fucking addict.
Okay? That's why. You don't need to know everything about my fucking life.
You don't need to know everything about my fucking life. Dude, you are IRL streaming 24 hours a day. That's how IRL streaming works. You can't hear him? Let's bring it up.
Blocking his ass. I'm blocking his ass.
Just a bad clip.
Keemstar. Block. Nobody needs to know about my fucking life, man. I give everything and they still want more.
Dude, you literally stream 24/7. This is something that I found interesting personally. So after his little manic breakdown situation, right, he somehow finds a guy to do a lie detector test in the middle of the night last night. Apparently he found a random person. Apparently he found somebody who's a professional in lie detectors in the middle of the night. I'm gonna call cap on that one.
So today's been a day. Feels like July 15th. There's helicopters in the sky. Drake! I'm here with John, the lie detector guy. True. Well, I'm Fousey, that mother effing guy.
Why does that guy look familiar?
Well,
I think he's done other videos. I think this dude's actually been in other people's videos. How did he get him late at night? He does house calls. He does house calls at 3 a.m., bro.
True. Well,
I'm pretty sure I've seen that guy in other streamer and other people's videos. I think I saw him for the OTK. No, it was OTV. It was doing a lie detector test with like Michael Reeves and fucking Lily Pichu and the rest of them. I think I remember that like random clip that came into my YouTube feed.
I'm Fousey, that mother effing guy, and he's about to put me through a little lie detector. I'm gonna pass with flying colors. I don't lie. Literally, come to the Twitch stream right now.
The guy is a fake. Ludwig did a piece about him too.
Click this link. #1 stream in the world. 13,000 live viewers. Get at me. 30,000
#1 live stream in the world for IRL or in general.
subscribers. Just signed a kick deal. Alhamdulillah.
I just found it funny that he got a fucking guy. He said he asked his mom what to do. Oh, this is so sweet. He's asking his mama. Delete the video. Sorry, mama. My team already gave me a big talk. Delete the video exposing Keemstar. Oh, it makes you look bad, bruh. Come on. Come on, yo. Dollar in the Woods. Fousey. All right, fuck. We're finally done. Shit. Okay. Oh. That was a long-ass fucking stream, dude. I know other people do like fucking... Oh, my God. How many hours are we on? Almost 4 hours. Damn, we are actually done. Okay. I want to tell you guys right now, I think Fousey is a fucking snake and a loser. Keem can fucking, what is it? Keem can forgive him all he wants. Personally, for me, this guy hasn't changed since 2016. And I'm going to say this, like, without any sort of hyperbole. I genuinely believe he's going to, like, piss away all the money that he's going to make. He's going to fuck it up again. Sure, he has a team, but if he had a good team, they would have actually stopped him from recording at the airport. So I genuinely believe that Fousey is going to fuck everything up. Like, I really, really do. And it's sad that I have to say that, but he's a loser and has been a loser for years. I do want to say thank you to everyone that came out today, to the 200 people that came out, to Keemstar and to others that stopped by. Thank you guys. Fousey is a full-blown narcissist. If Keem forgives him, then that's his prerogative. I personally wouldn't do that at all. He's going to snake you again if you bring him back into your fold. He hasn't changed at all, and he's just going to fuck you. So I want to say thank you to the people that donated today. Kai Hu, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Kyuh for the new membership. Thank you very much. Shogun for the 5. Gifted. Shogun for the 2. Saga for the 5. Pigeon for the 5. Low Tier Quantum for the 5. Pigeon for the 5. Neko for the year membership. Thank you, dude. Those memberships are massive to the channel. We do members only content. So if you become a member or somebody gives you one, make sure you re-up those. Those are important. Let's see here. Pigeon Salad with the 5. Mitch is the worst member of Now Recording. Let's see here. Pigeon Salad with the 5. Pigeon Salad with the 10. C. Louse with the 10. Pigeon with the 2. Vanguard with the 7. Critical Shogun with the 5. Louse with the 10. Pigeon with the 2. Pigeon with the 5. Louse with the 10. Duelist Spade 2. Shogun 2. Do 5. Pigeon Salad 10. Flying Pussyfoot. Re-up for 1 month membership. Thank you so much, dude. Vanguard with the 2. Gaming Witch with the 2. GAW004 with the 2. Pigeon Salad with the 10. Small PP with the year. Let's go. Vanguard with the 2. Pigeon with the 2. Rinny with the 5. Pigeon with the 20. Louse with the 5. And Shadow with the 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Rumble. We are verified over there. And eventually, I will be doing a race tier list with Ruin Leon when I finally get over the nerves of doing a list like that, even though it's with a black guy. Thank you guys for watching so very much. There might be a cut in the stream, obviously, because of what happened. I'll make sure that that gets cut out immediately once the stream ends. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I do want to see, before I let you go, if there is anyone else streaming right now. Let me see here. Let me see if Dave is streaming. Dave is streaming, so I'm going to send you guys right over to Dave right now because he's streaming at, what is it? Fucking 8:17. Why is this broken? I need to end this. What the fuck? Thanks, guys. Hold on. Before you go, it seems like something broke.